Howdy, oh no! Oh, golly! Oh, I feel like the back of my throat just started peeling up. Hold on, we could do that. Wait a minute. Wait, just give me. Hold on. Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and we're doing a lot better now. Howdy, Purple Lemons. First in the chat, congratulations. Thank you for your continued support as a channel member. Speaking of, these live streams are made possible by the support of channel members like Purple Lemons and many others, which brings me to the start of today's stream, where I'm just going to go ahead and shout out all of them right at the top. Why not? Oh, there's new ones. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, let's start oldest, newest. We have the legendary Lucas Kits, the otherworldly Purple Lemons, the fabled Maria Moore, the otherworldly Jake Yates, the fabled Meyer, the mythic Gilliam, the fable... Wait, what happened to the whole order got backwards. The mythic Giller. The whole thing flipped on me, and I wasn't expecting it. The fabled Gert the Goff 2, the fabled Ryan Wilson, the fabled GSNL, the mythic Ben Ridout, the fabled Tyler Palmer, the fabled Connor Edwards, the fabled The Worder, and then we have two new channel members here. The fabled Bass Odding, which is a name that I love. Bass Odding. That could either be the coolest name, or it could be like they've snuck a slur in, like under the door. Like, I don't know this, but in Welsh, Bass Odding, like bassetting, is like a horrible thing that you should never do. But I think it's someone's name, and it sounds really cool. And then also Jank as 64. I think that's how you pronounce that. Awesome. Well, hey. Thank you, folks, for becoming channel members, both of them fabled. It is appreciated. Welcome to the party. Oh, my goodness. So, anyway, welcome. Yeah, that... Okay, alright, yeah, Jake Yates. What you missed was I started off saying howdy, folks, and I said it with a little too much enthusiasm, and it felt like the back of my throat was being ripped up by the air passing too quickly through my esophagus, and it was a little bit of a mess. We're going to play the game now. Do you guys have audio? You guys have audio. Why don't I have audio? Oh, it's just very quiet. Alright, so where we left off last time, we were here with this young lad who is supposed to be, like, I guess, helping us fly to a destination? Can we fly upwards with him? Is that how this works? I need maybe some directions here. Like, if I just jump off of here... Yeah, do it. Okay, that pushes me forward. That's not going to help me climb upwards, though. We're just going to fall now, little birdie. We're just going to fall now, and there's nothing we can do about that. Are you going to follow me? Or is this like... Has this happened in regular Breath of the Wild, right? Did we ever have instances... Oh my gosh, there's an updraft. Oh, thank heavens. Is that as far as it's going to take me? Alright. You're kind of useless, little bird friend. I hate to break the news to you, but you're not really helping me any with what you're doing there. And it's more, honestly, upsetting than anything else, just to, like, see it happening and know that it isn't benefiting me whatsoever. So I'm going to ask that you just stop, okay? Let's just hang out here on the side of it. Howdy, folks. How y'all doing? Welcome back to episode 78 of Slowly Climbing Up a Cliff, where our good friend Garth, who joined us last time, our previous guest host, it's been so many episodes, I forgot what his name was. He's dead now. He's gone. But Garth joined us for the last 13 episodes, and unfortunately, he too died of boredom. He skipped the boredom coma and went directly into just death, which was an absolute tragedy. Garth, rest in peace, brother. It's a real shame what they did to you as well. The way that they, we took him to the hospital and they were like, I tell you what, we could resuscitate him. We might have to, like, do some drastic actions, though. Like, we have to get a lot of entertainment pumped into him at once. And we're like, sure, put on the most entertaining thing you can. And they turned on Lily Singh, and I'll tell you, he just died immediately. He stood no chance. It was actually a real, honest-to-goodness tragedy what they did to our boy. I think we're supposed to be up there, if I had to guess. I think we're probably supposed to be finding a way to get into the sky. I kind of missed the memo on that. That's okay, though. It looks like all of these things are connected, so we just really need to find one way up, and then from there we should be good to go. So, oh good, it's working out for everyone. Everyone in the chat said, okay, yeah, I kind of decided I didn't want to wait a whole week before streaming again. So I was trying to pick, like, okay, well, what is my midweek streaming strategy? And I thought Wednesday night would be good, you know? A stream on Saturday, Sunday, and then right in the middle of the week, nice Wednesday. It seems to be, like, you know, maybe it's not going to work for everyone. I know Gilliam's probably not going to be able to make it because it's very late in the day or very early in the morning for him, depending on the time. So, Gilliam, I do apologize, but I'm glad to see that this is working out for you, too. That does warm the cockles of my otherwise cold heart. Hi! Any suggestions on how to get up there? If only it were possible to find out what's inside of this blizzard. Oh? Why, if it isn't Tulin! I was too focused on the cloud to notice you. But if you've come here, that means... Yep! They said I could go up there! I knew it. Something told me you were the best one for this mission. Everyone has admired your wing gust technique since you first demonstrated it. You may be the only Rito capable of rising above that cloud to find the truth among the turbulent skies. Give it your best shot. I'll be here watching for your return. Is this Tulin? Is this the little one? Thanks! Between Link and me, you won't be disappointed. Alright, so what you're saying is if I jump now and then tell Little Lamb to give me a nice little gust of wind... See, I tell him to do it, and he's like, here it goes, but then he doesn't do it. I have to hit it again. Oh, heavens. Don't do that again, Link. That was frightening to the extreme. What happens if I just tell him to do it, like, right now while we're on the ground? I guess that's not going to work. My otherwise cold and dead heart, even, one might say. See, okay, you gotta hit it twice. That's the secret. Then you get that nice gust of wind that keeps going for a little bit. I wonder if he can do that straight up. Has that been established? I don't know how to make him do it. Maybe if I look straight up while he's flying around with me? Is that the tower we activated in the past? We're not going to go there now because we've got no quick and convenient way to get back to where we're at this exact moment. But, I think we've marked that one as well. So if I look straight up, he did say, I saw just a second ago it said, let's go. Okay, do it. No, okay, it only goes forward. Well, that's a darn shame, but that's also okay. It looks like he's perfectly capable of very slowly flapping himself upwards while just staring at me with what I have to assume is just utter contempt for how slow we're moving right now. Like, he just did some little power-up sort of a thing. He's getting ready to strike us down is what he's getting ready to do. I think he realizes he could be the hero of Hyrule if he only just acts, and that's concerning. The last thing I want for him to do is to strike out at us. I definitely want him to be our friend, because I think that I don't know if I could take a Birdman. I feel like that's definitely the... Because he's got a lot of things on me that I don't have. He's got a razor-sharp beak that he can use to peck at me. He's got, like, feathers to insulate him from the blows of my swords and spears. He has wings so he can fly all around me, and I'm already pretty poor at the combat. I feel like I've gotten worse in the last 6 years since the last game came out, which I might have done. I've actually been feeling pretty good about my gaming skills lately. I will acknowledge that I'm at least more competent at games than I was years back, if not actually good at them. But here is the issue, right? Like, here's the elephant in the room, is that I'm aging rapidly. I'm growing older with every passing day. A little bit more of my soul is, like, gone, and I'm just, like, withering into... Oh, you've got to be Shrekking me right now. So, I mean, the issue there being that as I get older, my reflexes are going to get a lot slower. Oh, look, there's that guy. That's where we just were. Was I supposed to be able to make that? Was that the intention? You got to get me up there, kid. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on just a second. Watch this, kid. Can't do this, can ya? And of course, he doesn't need to swim through solid objects. He can just fly up around beside them. But I don't need fast reflexes to do this. This part I can manage. Oh, gosh. Maybe this is why I love Xenoblade Chronicles 3 so much. Even though the combat... Look, controversial, I know, because Xenoblade fans love the combat. I've never found it to be particularly engaging. But maybe that's why I love the game. I don't have to... I can be slow. I don't have to have fast reactions. Subconsciously, like, I didn't notice it, but my brain did. I'm like, I can play this. I don't need to be quick-thumbed. Link! It was around here I saw Princess Zelda. But now I don't know where she could have gone. Hmm? What is that? Well, that's a flying boat, sir, which is probably not the most, like, logical thing to have. Because surely airships exist, right? Like, you could build a blimp, or even a zeppelin if you were so inclined. I don't know if a flying ship, because you got to imagine that's taking a lot of power to keep upright. You know, basic laws of thermodynamics and gravitational pulleys and levers and things. You know how the physics works. But it might also just be magic. But if that's the case, who's magic? I think it's a boat, son. Have you never seen a boat before? Look at that! I think your parents have a legend about a flying boat, don't they? Like, why are you surprised? It's a boat! Huh? I think we were doing a much brattier voice for him previously. Okay. Whose voice was that? Was it coming from somewhere up there? Yeah, I'd say it stands to reason. That's definitely what... Oh, there's a big boat. I do see that thing inside the clouds. Yes, it is another boat, and it is huge. There's a ton of those little flying boats, too. I see them. What does it remind you of? Tell me it's the legend that a line of ships soaring, built as a passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. Was that supposed to rhyme? Because it definitely didn't. Maybe it did in Japanese. That's the issue there. This whole thing is just like the Song of the Stormwind Ark. Oh. Was that children's song true after all? You heard that strange voice too, right, Link? I'm sure I heard it say, "Come to me." It's like it was calling us up there. I don't see anything around here that would lead us to Princess Zelda. Maybe she went over to that ship. Well, nowhere to go. What up? Come on. Yeah, all right, Tulin. Don't tell me how to live my life. I'm a grown man. Well, however old Link is how old we are. I don't actually know for sure what his age is, but all right, here we go. Do we just jump on top of the... Oh, sweet heavens. That was unexpected. All right, well, you folks know what we're going to do next. We're going to do this immediately. How many shrines have we done so far, by the way? How many little orbs of light do we have? We have 2. All right, we're 2 away from being able to get maybe another, if not heart, then another bit of stamina. I keep going back and forth on which of those we'll get. I think I'm going to stop declaring that we're going to do one or the other, and I'll just kind of go with the vibe at the moment. You know, we'll kind of decide as we get along. So how have you two been doing? You know, I've noticed something lately, which is that unless I'm streaming Minecraft, most people don't tune into these streams. It tends to just be channel members. I don't know why that is. I can stream Minecraft, and like that'll get views. But if I'm streaming literally anything else, I don't think anyone other than channel members cares. Unless I stream, well, then again, I guess I could be streaming on the Howdy Folks channel. More people watch there. But there's also like there's 35,000 subscribers there, so it stands to reason more people would be watching that. What do you want me to do here, game? You want me to shoot that? That can't be right. That can't be what you want me to do. I see what this is, though. This is the teach me the mechanic about the bouncy thing. Have we figured out a way to successfully, like, not shoot the arrow? Oh, yeah, switch to weapon. Why was I not figuring that out sooner? Alright. How are we supposed to do this? There's a massive, like... I mean, you would think it would have something to do with this here, but surely we can't, yeah, go that high. So why is the roof so high in here? Can we attack this? Can we poke that? Okay, that's what we were supposed to do. My first instinct to shoot it with arrow was correct. I guess if we didn't have an arrow, we'd just have to come back here later. But I do have a spear that's thrice Link's body size. Have we figured out whether or not this is 1 or 2 spears linked together? It's definitely 2 spears linked together. We didn't do that. That's just the weapon we have. Can we find out? Soldier spear spear. That's what that is. Okay, well then can I make a sword? Hold on. If I drop, like, this Reaper, okay? Watch this. If I drop that Reaper, and then we use our ability to fuse things, can I select... I guess I cannot select that. That is unfortunate. Because that would have been very funny to have a sword. Are you kidding me? I would have loved that. That would have been fantastic. But I guess now we know that spears can exist in the wild, and potentially we can make them ourselves. Which could be a good time. Hello there, you. How you doing? Alright, our first combat encounter of the live stream. And so far, things are going well, mainly because we're staying away from him. Let's get up close and personal now. Mainly because I don't want to knock him off and potentially, like, miss collecting his bits and bobs that have now fallen out of existence. So I guess that's sort of not going to work now, is it? Okay, up we go. Any treasure around here? Oh, shoot. I waited too long. Trying to make sure that we're not missing any treasure up here. Okay. Doesn't look like it. So we can kind of carry on here without regret, without fear. So there's a boat there that's moving. I feel like we need to survey the area. That's probably where we're trying to get to. In fact, I think that's probably right up there where we're going to end up ending the whole operation. So we definitely want to land on that boat. Is there anything, like, below on the boat? No. Alright, so I guess are we just waiting on timing for that boat there? I figure we should go right as it makes its turn around. Oh, wait a minute. You see that up there? Okay. Hold on. We might have already waited too long. Because I feel like you probably need to bounce off of that when you're pretty close. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think we can probably make it. It depends on how much air we get here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Shrek off! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Hold on. No, this is not a complete loss. We are not going to die here today. Oh. See, a lot of you probably just thought I was falling to my death there, and I'll be honest with you. So did I. But we didn't. Alright, let's go. I'm not sure, you know what, speaking of physics, I'm not sure about the physics on that maneuver. But I suppose it doesn't really matter. Let's go. Okay, pull that thing out. And then I think maybe instead of just letting go of it, we want to actually hit the dive button to go straight down. Yeah, okay. That's probably the correct move. This is where our chest is. All right, who wants to take a guess at what's inside this chest that we're definitely going to get? Are you kidding me? Okay, no, this is okay. Look. Our salvation. A small price to pay for salvation. Oh, and that refills our stamina as well. Can we make it this time? I feel like we should be able to, if Link gets himself turned around properly. Link, you son of a gun! What are you trying to tell me here, Link? Are you trying to say that what we have to do is be literally right next to it when we jump? Because if that's the case, then we're going to land as gingerly as possible on here, so as not to trigger it. Perfect. And I don't know, maybe jumping off of that one... No, that's not going to work either. It's going to have to be this one. And it's going to have to be when we're as close as possible. Alright, that's just the situation. So we're going to center ourselves up here. And... Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. It's not going to be anything good. Let's go ahead and... It's not going to be like a cool weapon. It's going to be a opal or a sprocket or something like that. It's 10 arrows. Actually, unironically, fantastic. I'm excited about that. We could use that. Now, what is the purpose of these 3 other boats? Why are they here? What function do they serve? Are we supposed to go not directly into there? Am I supposed to jump from here to that one? I mean, what would the purpose be, though? Like, why would I want to jump onto this one here? There doesn't appear to be a reason to, when I can just go directly to this one. Maybe it's just there to be a distraction. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, well, clearly we've missed something. There must be, like, a button activation somewhere. I don't know where. It must have something to do with this ship, though. Well, that's just, like, smashing my head against a brick wall. And not even, like a brick roof. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Let's look at this. Oh, you know what? That's why there was 10 arrows, because I bet you we got to do this as soon as we start to drop again. Come on, baby. Nice and easy. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Use Ascend. That might have worked as well. That might very well have worked as well. I don't know. It might have prevented us from ascending through that because of the gate material might not have been appropriate for it. Just to prevent this. Although they're pretty good in this game about letting you get away with kind of more or less cheesing it. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. I think a lot of people on the channel did literally subscribe for Tekkit 2. But I don't know about that, Jake. I suppose maybe on this channel, it's mostly the Minecraft streams that pop off. But you gotta remember that I've never really been a Minecraft streamer. And we used to, back in the day, have pretty good numbers on things like Zelda. Because we streamed, starting with Breath of the Wild, all the 3D Zelda games. Well, not the N64 ones, but, you know, we did Twilight Princess, Ocarina... No, Twilight Princess and, like, Skyward Sword, and the water one that I know the name of, that if I just keep staring off to the side, one side or the other, eventually it'll come to me. The Wind Waker. It got there in the end. And then the Kingdom Hearts streams. You gotta remember that my favorite of all time stream series ever was the Kingdom Hearts streams. Like, that is my golden age of YouTube, in my opinion. Not in terms of, like, the most success ever. It was just the most fun. I love those streams. Those were the best time. Coming home just about every day. Because I don't think I had any, like, super active series at the time. So I would literally just come home from work every day, and we would just, every day, stream Kingdom Hearts. And like, Rhonda was there, Gilliam was there, and it was fantastic. The Kits, and it was the same group every night. So much fun. Going through the story. Golden age. Alright, so you're pulling a trailer in 20-mile-an-hour wind. And you're watching this live stream? Like, simultaneously? I mean, I don't know if I should be encouraging such behavior, but I am impressed by it. I'll tell you that much. That's all I'll say about it. Definitely, like, listen, if there is a horrible crash in the future, which I hope there is not, I want to go ahead and say that everyone should be keeping their eyes on the road at all times. No distractions to the driver. Audible entertainment. Feel free to have the stream on in the background if you're not watching it, right? Like, that's different. I will listen to YouTube videos when I drive, you know, just with the, like, in my phone in my pocket or whatever. Definitely don't advise, like, listening to a live stream. Perfectly fine, perfectly fair and acceptable. But otherwise, and look, you're a grown man, so do what you want to. But that's, yeah. I don't know why. You're gonna be fine. Everybody's gonna be fine. Everybody's fine. Everything's good. Everybody, calm down. Calm down, Purple Lemons. Everything's fine. Everything's fair. Everything is good. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool. Specifically when you are part of a team. You know, I found in my life, I see you down there, that everything is awesome when you're living your dream. Yeah, for clarification, the live stream group, no dangerous driving. None. No, we don't do that. All right, so here's what I'm thinking, right? We can fast travel back to here now at any point we want to. And there is another shrine right down there that I bet we could glide to. And then we can just fast travel back up here and carry on our way. And that'll net us an additional, like, the fourth piece of the puzzle that we need. We can go back to another goddess statue. All right? And we can get another little bit of stamina or another heart. So really, when you think about it, this is just like the most practical thing that we can do. This just makes sense. In fact, I would argue that this is the wise and responsible use of our time. You know, it's an investment in our future ability to progress through the game. I'm going to try to land up here because we're starting to run out of stamina. And you see what I mean there. We need more stamina. Because, I mean, you saw how we couldn't fly all the way. Clearly, the game intended for us to go from up there to down here and run over to that shrine. What are you? Give me that pine cone. Gotta have that pine cone. The game intended for me to have that pine cone. What is that? What, no, but seriously, what is that? Ah. Alright, see, this has already turned out to be an incredibly fortuitous journey. Okay, I'm gonna like that. I hope he follows us around on our journey and continues to offer us that ability, because that's pretty great. Alright, little Koroks. Oh! Oh! Ah! Where's the other one? Is this being timed? Here's the last one. Boom. Hope you were watching, little bird. That's how you get these guys to come out and give us their little poops. Korok seed. The small seed was given to you by Korok. It has a distinct smell. I bet it does. That is one of the weirdest things in the entire game. Nintendo, you're a weird game company. I don't know what to make of you sometimes. Hey, guys. Let's just not even Shrek with them. Let's just go directly to the shrine. You wait out here, kid. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, see, now this is how you do live streaming. Like, engage with the live stream. When, you listen to it audibly, and then you use the voice chat. Use your I shouldn't say their names. Your voice assistants to reply at stoplights. That is responsible driving, provided it's legal in your area. Get all the clarifications and all of the disclaimers in there, provided that you are doing so safely and it is legal in your area to do so. That's the way to do it. I'm not a lawyer or a traffic expert. But Jake Yates, go figure, is a responsible adult. I know, shocking, isn't it, how people are capable of being grown up and responsible. I know, sometimes, you got to question when you look at society and the crazy things people are doing, You look at these kids on their TikToks, and they're all eating detergent and dropping over dead and stealing, was it Hondas or Hyundais or something? And you're like, society is doomed. And you just assume no one knows what they're doing. But some people know what they're doing. So there's wooden sticks here, and I have to assume they want me to use them. I don't know why. Is that... Oh. That's why. This is some sort of bizarro test of strength. They're only giving me things of... They only give you wooden sticks. Alright. Maybe we don't have to fight anyone. Maybe we can remain, like, hidden and keep our presence secret. I don't know what direction we should be heading in to, like, reach the exit. I do know that if I'm cautious, may be able to scale this without drawing any attention. Can you climb this? No, you can't climb this. But you know what you probably could do if that guy's not watching? Yeah, boy! Okay, and we're back to being sneaky. Is that a, it's a barrel. What am I going to do with a barrel? I don't need a barrel. I mean, it's probably got some useful stuff in it. It probably doesn't, though. Most of the barrels we found... Oh, there's a lot of barrels. Am I supposed to use the barrels to, like, dispatch of these fellas? Is that the idea? I really wasn't paying attention to what it said to do when I got here. Ah, lasers. Okay. Aren't they going to destroy the barrels, though? Maybe they're, like, temporary. Well, that is unfortunate. But also, I'm pretty sure I am, like, as safe as I can possibly be. Did that guy just throw a rock at me? What happened there? Okay, these are not... Hey, stop... The fella is literally throwing rocks at me. Can I just set this on top of there? I see now. That's a very heavy one. Stop genuinely throwing rocks at me. I just picked up 5... There were 5 arrows in that one. Alright. Well, look, I'm going to go to that other one over there and see if there's 5 arrows in it as well. Maybe we'll get to keep the arrows when we leave here. I don't know. We're just going to keep going. Maybe they'll forget about us back there. I don't know if the plan was to do this stealthily. I wasn't paying any attention. Well, if there are arrows in that one, we'll never know. Hold on. Let's use Ultra Hand, and we'll move this. No. Stop. Link, you goober. Use Ultra Hands to very quickly and easily move that over there. And then you know what? We might also be able to use that to, like, drop them on enemies, but what I'm more interested in... Because I don't know if these lasers are going to damage me or if they're just going to, like, set off alarms. See, I can do that, and I can get in just fine. And then I can bring this in. But I don't know to what end. Guardians of the Shrine of Light. Am I supposed to defeat them? What is that? That's just, like, decoration. Thought it was some kind of weird egg. I don't know. Thought I might need it for some reason. So this can be moved as well. Am I trying to get somewhere in here? Am I just trying to defeat them all? What is the end goal? I do have heavy barrels I can use. Wait just a tick. What is this? Why would I want to be here? What is the use? What is the function? Am I just trying to reach a destination? Clearly I'm supposed to try to open that. Can you be moved? You can be moved. Okay. Well, do I want to go in here? Oh, dear heavens. Is that some sort of a... Alright, alright. I see we've got some stuff around here, alright? What if we... Let's think about this. Let's think about this very carefully. We're going to start with our long stick, and we're going to drop it on the ground, if I can. How do I drop my long stick? Okay. And then I want to use Ultra Hand to affix that long stick to this long stick to create an even longer stick, and then I want to stick one of those on the end. I can't. I can put that on here, though. What are you? You're like a horse. I don't know what that is. It's like a horse thing. Well, let's affix that to my wooden stick. Okay. Alright, well that's not bothering that at all. So, we're gonna go now. We're gonna leave. Because I don't think there's any reason to be back down here trying to destroy that thing. It's a long stick. Yeah, it absolutely is that. So we've now got a shield that breathes fire with seemingly no end, and a long stick. Is my goal to fight guys? It looks like there's a construct's, like, lifespan that maybe I'm supposed to be, like, wheedling down. So if I just take this, for example, if we switch back to Ultra Hand, can I just drop this on guys? And how much damage will that deal? It would help if I could probably see the guy. There we go. Alright, hold on. Come on over here. Oh, they're fully aware of what I'm trying to do right now. They have figured me out. They're going to start throwing rocks at me again. Come on over here, pal. Come on over. I'm not going to do anything. Oh, you son of a biscuit eater. Alright, fine. What about you? Do you like my blunt object? They're not even bothered. They're not even going to try to come over here and get crushed by my blunt object. I really wish that they would. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Come here, buddy. It's like they know. It's like they know. We might have to go down there. I don't really want to go down there. I've gone through all of this. I don't want to die. I've gone through all the effort of making my long stick. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that did some damage. I don't know if it took him out, and also I can't get back to it. Well, all right, here we go. It's me and you now, pal. It's me and you now. Yeah, how do you like that? So much fire, so much death and destruction. Don't like it, do you? Well, okay. Lesson learned there. I'm assuming now that the goal is to defeat all of them. And now we know that, so we don't need to try to sneak around, because we have to fight them. And now we know that long stick is a funny thing. Let's read the instructions. Let's see what it says to do. Outside equipment is forbidden beyond this point. It turns out if you read the directions, I know, it's shocking. Alright, proving grounds infiltration. This reminds me a lot of the island. Can I put a stick on my shield? If I get the wooden shield, and then I pull out the fuse. So there's now a stick on my shield for no reason. What benefit is there to me of I can't even wield it. I can't even wield it because I'm using long stick now. That was the dumbest thing I could have done. I can't unfuse something. It'll destroy it. Come here, you. Come here and fight me. I'm going to fight you with my stick, with my regular stick. I'm going to take your bow, and hopefully you drop some arrow. Yeah, that's mine now. Thank you. Okay. My stick is now pretty badly damaged. But I've got some stuff I can use to fuse now, alright? So, if we get out the... So what do you do? Very sharp, handle with care, and then power source. Put in a Zonai device dispenser. It will recover a small amount of... Okay, so that's not particularly useful. But if we grab that, and then we drop it on the ground, And then we use fuse again. We can put that on my stick, and now my stick is a little bit sharper than it was before. I'm feeling a little bit more confident than I was before. Now that I've actually got an idea of what we're supposed to be doing here. I just got to remember not to fight everyone at once. So we got sharp stick and then shield stick. Let's go. Come on, big boy. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Take additional stick. For sure. What is this? Can I get rid of this? Can I Ultra Hand this off of here? Like, is this like breaking a grate off? It is not. Alright, well, we do know that there's some treasure or some loot to be had up top here. So we're gonna go... If Link will, like, climb like he's a competent... Oh, right, he can't. I forgot. That's on me for not remembering Link's skill set. He can't climb. See, I still think that... Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Do you reckon that the idea was that we were supposed to be affixing that to the end of long stick? Now we've got barrel stick. Let's go! Look at... Okay, well, that's not as effective a demonstration as I wanted it to be. But I do now have a bow and arrow. So, we've had a bow for a little while, but we now have arrow to go with bow. Therefore, bow and arrow. I'm not sure how necessary it is to, yes, more arrow. And then... Can we affix... Yeah, I don't think that we can affix barrel to bow. Because you're supposed to affix things to arrows, right? So that actually makes sense. So in we go without activating the nonsense. Can we... Can we... No, okay. We can move the iron box, but we can't... Or can we? Wait a minute. No shot. Ooh, barrel. Well, the issue there is that I can't wield the barrel. You have to be able to wield it in order to, Unless maybe we fuse them together? Is that what you're suggesting? Because I hadn't considered that. Do not throw rocks at me, sirs. Alright. We definitely want to be careful about dropping in here. If we fuse two barrels together, and then we fuse them to the weapon, that might work. Okay, so we can break that. That's not going to go anywhere. But we do now have the two of these, as well as both of these are down here. We're still not sure what this one does. What is that symbol on the back? It looks like a sweep. I have no clue what that does at all. What I want to know, though, what I'm most curious about here, and if this works, this is going to be nuts. Can we get back up here? I don't actually know if we can. See, I want to try to fuse the big block to this. Is it possible for me to get back out of this room now that I'm up here? First things first. Okay, well, that didn't work because I completely missed him. I don't want to fight more than one guy at a time. That's where things went wrong last time. Can we... No, that's not going to work. There's no escape from here now that I'm in here, I don't think. Oh, wait, yeah, I can go out right there. All right. That's our idea. That's our big plan. Right through the spiky door. And then whoever follows us gets metal barrel to the face. Hey, stop that. Come out here and fight me. Come out here and fight me. Oh! Didn't like that, did you? Hold on. I can attach another one of these onto here. I want to make sure that... Oh, or... I've already done it. Come here. Come on. Come on out. Oh, gosh. Alright, I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, I guess I should have expected that. Can I do that with, like, one of these? And what happens if I do? That doesn't really seem to make a difference. Okay, this just is not... One of them could sneak up on me like this guy. I saw you. I knew what you were doing. Just alternate back and forth between them. Okay, that was a full-on miss. That's on me. We're doing great so far. This is going way better. This was definitely worth going out of our way to do. He's dead. Alright. Call me bold, but I'm going in. Give me all of these items. Ooh, Soldier Construct 2 horn. A sharp, hooked horn dropped from a Soldier Construct 2. It's well suited for slicing through small branches and plants. Attach it to a weapon to moderately increase attack power. Oh, I will. Also, you... Everything is going well. We're going to try Barrel, because that made me laugh. It's Barrel time! You know it, Purple Lemon. You know it. You know what we're not going to do is we're not going to put a stick on a shield, because that was dumb. It was more so just to see if we could. We did. Served no purpose. All right, we've got a regular big stick now. Let's take this guy down first. Come on, you. Shut up. Be silent. Hush your yammerings. Stay back! Stay back! There's nothing happening here. None of this is your business. Mind your own, and I'll mind mine. Where did you come from? See, they sneak up on you around these parts, don't they? Oh, you son of a gun. Wait a minute, can I pick these up? Wait a minute. I can pick them up. Real question is, can I have long okay, well, I've accidentally made long stick. I've made stick. It's a long stick. It's actually short stick plus long stick. I wanted to try to fuse one of these things to my okay. Jump! Jump! Get out of the way of that one! That one's the bad one! That's the one with the big spiky thing that does all the damage! You son of a gun! I'm not trying to be bad at this. Alright, I promise you. I'm trying my best here. They get one hit on you and you're dead. I jumped out of the way of that one time. That was my best maneuver. It's all downhill from here now. Look, we're not leaving here. I hope you realize that if this is the entire stream, if we are here for like 3 hours, then we will be here for 3 hours, and we shan't leave until I get this thing defeated. I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna do it all without taking a single ounce of damage. Watch this. Come on, buddy. Come on. Take your swing. Yeah! What do you think about them apples, boy? I'm gonna take that from you. You're disarmed now. I know, it's a cruel, cruel world we're living in, isn't it? Alright. So apparently we can't fuse more than one thing at a time. So if I want to fuse, not the Zonai charge. Well, maybe the Zonai charge. I don't know what good that does me. But there's a Zonai charge on the end of my sharp stick now, which could present some level of... Maybe it'll shock them? And I don't just mean they'll look at that and be like, oh my good heavens, I do declare the Lord did not intend for this. That's... Oh, okay, it seems to kill them much faster. Was there like electrical involved in that? Alright. Switch back to this. And then do this. Yep, I want that back. And then switch back to... Actually, no, stay with that, and then riddle me this. I really want to get those spikes on my weapon. Let's go back to this for now. Not going to be able to do any blocking. But if I can keep them far enough away from me, it won't matter. And then, very quickly... Okay, that didn't work the way I had hoped, but I also hit the wrong button. Alright, you. You know what? Nope, there's nothing I can do there. Switch weapons. Switch. There we go. Alright. Defeat them. Keep them at a distance. This is how we do this. Long stick with electrical charge at the end. And then we take their weapon. That's mine now. Your shock-emitting bat is mine now. How do you feel about that? Hey! It's literally forcing me to get to terms with the game's mechanics. Like, literally forcing me to. Alright, give me back my little stick. I want my little wooden stick. No, I'm not struggling at all, Jake Yates. I'm having the best time of my life. I've got Spike Shield and Spike Stick now. I'm basically indestructible. And I've also not taken any damage since we got down here this time. So overall, everything's going perfectly well. Oh, man. I think the thing that people appreciate most about my content is how calm and measured I am. You know, a lot of these young people on the live streams, the Twitches and the YouTubes, they get all, like, over enthusiastic. They have a lot of energy. Being older and more mature, as I am, I think a lot of people really do come here because there's that sense of, like, the calm, measured voice of an adult. Someone who's very, very softly, gently, almost in an ASMR fashion, playing their way through the game. Wouldn't it be funny, haha, if they were to take long stick and combine it with large iron block? They let me do it, folks! They let me do it! Alright, how many guys are we facing here? Who's left? There was a guy down here before, but I don't see him currently. So there's some spikes that I'm assuming we could also make a weapon out of if we wanted to. Kind of don't want to use this, though. Kind of want to use this, because this kind of works a little bit better. And there's still this one guy down here that's killed us like 40 times that I want to take down. Okay, so there's 2 of them right here. That guy's got laser weapon! Die! Well, Shrek you, dude! You got lucky on that one. Give me your weapon. Yeah! It's not fun being electrocuted, is it? It's not so enjoyable when it's happening to you! Give me your big spike. Give me your old wooden shield. Give me all your nonsense. Sir, I've been saving my arrows just for you. Yeah, go investigate that. Come on, look over here. Turn around. Not fun having large projectiles hurtled at you, is it? Mine aren't even that large. Watch what happens when I do this. Hold still. Oh, sir! Weren't expecting that, were you? Your equipment will be returned to you. And that, folks, is how you do it. You just stay calm, measured. Just like that, you get all of your gear back. The doors unlock. There's a treasure chest waiting for you. You don't even have to go exploring. Do I get to keep all of my weird weapons now? No, but I know how to make them now. We know some of the we know the meta of the game now is long stick with sharp or else ooh, sapphire. It's worth some money. Large stick with sharp object. We never got around to barrel. We'll do barrel someday. If the game will allow it. Calm and measured, Jake Yates. It's the reason why you love me. It's because I remain so... Deep breath in, deep breath out. I'm so present and so at ease, you know? The last 40 minutes have really been almost, I imagine for a lot of people, zen-like even, which is lovely. All right, little Rito child, do you want to go with me on a fast travel? Have we fast traveled yet in the game? I don't know if we ever have. Yeah, we did, as part of the tutorial. I take it all back. We definitely did. Well, we are now going back to... What are you? Skyview Tower. Is this... What is it? Lindor's Brow Cave? Is this the base of operations out in front of the castle? I don't think it is. Isn't it this one? These are shrines. Where's our... Oh, literally down here. Right? Yeah, because there's... I think it's right here. No, that's the new shrines. Hold on. I'm very confused. Is this the castle? This is the castle here. No, it's not. Wait a minute. No, this is. Here we go. I'm looking like all over here, but no. We need to be way down here. There's Lookout Landing. This is where we want to be. Lookout Landing, Skyview Tower. I do want to go somewhere. I'll keep looking into whatever's going on with Princess Zelda and the Blizzard while you're away, but soar back when you can. Am I going to have to come back and find this child now? The whole reason I'm doing this is, do you think he's going to be waiting for us right there at that shrine? My assumption was we could just... Oh, no. Are we going to have to fast travel all the way? Oh, that's cool. It showed us doing the fast travel and showed us where we are now. Am I going to have to find him where we started this thing and then travel back up the side of the mountain with him? That's going to be so deeply upsetting. Are you a Rateau? So they finally did it. Well, look at this! You're the one I saw flying around the sky. It's great to meet the first one ever to be launched from a Skyview tower. A real historic moment. Hey, what's your name? Link, you say. Hold on there. Really? Your name is Link? Hey, buddy! You've got the same name as that famous swordsman. Ha! Good for you. Pretty big name to live up to, though. I'm Pin, by the way. I work for the Lucky Clover Gazette. I'm writing an article about this event, so folks everywhere will know about the Skyview Tower being activated. I'd better get to work. Our newspaper is short on staff, so I've had to flap all over the place to cover the news. Hey, we could use another reporter. You should join us. Seemed like a brave type and all. That's what it takes. Our newspaper is based in Hebra, to the northwest. You'll find it near the bridge that leads to Rito Village. Stop by if you're up for an adventure of a lifetime in the newspaper biz. Until then, soar long! Okay. Well, I expected something else to happen there, or for it to come up and tell me, hey, a quest has started or something, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Hopefully when I enter the region, he shows up again. That's what I'm hoping for. Because otherwise, this is just very unfortunate. Alright, well, we are here now. Emergency shelter in Hyrule Field. Have a little prayer time here. Alright. A little bit of a stamina vessel. A little bit of a yes. I know you're thinking, Reese, with how you just got, like, smacked down, but you're not getting more hearts? No, I'm not. I'm getting this massive stamina the size of Link's torso. Right in my heart. Oh. Well, that was odd. Should I be concerned about that? What happened? Oh, you know what? You know what's happening? It's not actually giving me more stamina, because we were full on hearts and stamina at the start. What it's actually doing is it's pushing the evil out of our bodies so that we can have some of our stamina back. That's beautiful, actually. Is there anything we need to do down here? I know we can do some cooking while we're in the area. I feel like we're probably okay on hearts. Can we cook? Was I delusional? No, yeah, we can right here. Well, I mean, what have we got that we can cook? We got some silent princesses, but I don't know if you really want to cook those. I don't know what the benefit would be. I think you use those in, like, potioneering. Can you make potions in a pot? If I, like, took that and I mixed it with a bit of, like a bit of frog and a little bit of bokoblin fang, and I put all of that in a pot. This is going to come up and be inedible. That's what's going to happen. Oh, yeah, no, it's some dubious food. Yeah, no, that was a mistake. We need to figure out what actual recipes are and probably never do that again. That's fine. We'll just toss a few apples in here. I'm looking for something that'll restore roughly 3 hearts. 3 or 4 hearts. Something that I can eat mid-combat. Yeah, that's good. And not feel like I'm just, like, wasting ingredients. Maybe 4. We'll do 4 hearts. Boom, 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 boom. This guy's really enjoying watching us. So it seems like 1 apple per heart, and that's what we're looking for. We'll do a big one here. This is like last ditch. If I'm on my last leg and about to die, I'll probably have this. Alright, let's get back out of here. Oh, well, let's actually see. We might have enough, if not enough rupees, enough just assorted items to sell that we can get that armor set that we saw. This fellow wants to go on a survey, but I can't say that I care about what he wants in life, really. I'm a little bit preoccupied right now trying to save my maybe not love interest. Hey, wait a minute. Okay, that's something to consider, but not right now. Hey, you two. Also not right now. I'll come back. I'll deal with whatever it is you two got up your minds, in your sleeves or whatever. In uno momento, por favor. We're gonna come over here first. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Jake. That's exactly... Yeah. You might not feel 100%. You just need to purge the darkness from your soul with the love of Christ. That's what Link is doing. A lot of people don't realize that this is a Christian game, you know? Did y'all see that meme that was making the rounds? Where it was like, oh, what was it? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. I think this is like an older meme. It's from a few years ago, yeah, but somehow it started making the rounds. Sakurai confirms Captain Falcon's power comes from strong faith in Jesus Christ. It's like an article. Tokyo, Japan. Super Smash Bros. Creator Masahiro Sakurai shocked the gaming community today by finally announcing that fan-favorite character Captain Falcon gets his powers from his strong faith in Jesus Christ. People have been asking, and I finally decided to deliver, Sakurai explained in a thread on Twitter. I always knew he worshipped our eternal savior, and the only true explanation for Falcon Kick of that power is inspiration from his divine sacrifice. In fact, the truth was always available for those who looked closely. Captain Falcon's signature move, for example, Falcon Punch, FP. Clearly, this is an allusion to First Psalms. And it goes on from there, and it's a fantastic read if you've got some free time. And obviously 100% genuine. Completely true. Stamina shows that your stamina bar increases with prayer. I'll believe that. That sounds real. All right. Hylian trousers. How much is all this going to cost me? 1 plus, so that's what, 250? 250 plus 70. That's 3. Oh my good gosh. Folks, look. All right. No, thank you. Yeah, no. You don't have to ooh and ah the whole time. It's fine. You sound like you're a little bit too into this whole buying and selling thing that you're doing here. We got 1 rupee left. How perfect is it? That's why I was getting so excited. Because again, it felt like it was meant to be. So can I just blatantly steal their apples? Or is it gonna make me buy them? We're not gonna worry about selling anything. How are these gonna do? These are probably not gonna offer any protection from the cold, unfortunately. But that's okay, because I would reckon that this hood. Yeah, these look good with the snow pants. It's fine. And it's a lot better in terms of the... Well, it's not a lot better, really, in terms of the defense we were getting. It's like, we're going from 6 to 8. But this is like 8 defense that we otherwise wouldn't have had. So that's great. I wish we could turn off the hood visually, but still have it on mechanically. Oh, look at us. We're like this cute little unit of a fella. Okay. We're ready to head back out and continue our adventure. Where do we need to go? I don't know. Somewhere in this general area, I guess. I don't really... Rip. This is where I died. Oh, this is... Oh my gosh. I did not realize we were that far north. Gosh darn it. Okay, we were way up there. And then this is where we need to be. And then the one that we completed in the sky is actually going to be up. Yeah, right there. So let's see if traveling back here gets him here. Oh, that is funny. Jake grew up not playing like Zelda, but playing Smash and thinking that Ganondorf and Captain Falcon were enemies from the same game. I'll be honest with you, there's games I still haven't played in Smash, and having done YouTube... Oh, look, there's Tulin. You're back! Come on, we've got more investigating to do. You were absolutely right about it, Purple Lemons. That's exactly how it works. I know a lot more about gaming now to the point where I know most of the characters and what they're from, but there was definitely a time where, man, you could have told me that Captain Falcon was in a Zelda game, and I wouldn't have been able to call you out on it. It was like, yep, he's right in there with Princess Peach and Zelda and Ganondorf. And Ganon, and they're the same, but maybe not. I don't know enough to say for sure. I do remember, so the first time I ever played a Zelda game was the original, but specifically I played it on the 3DS in the, you know, like the little eShop version of it. And I followed a guide, and I 100%ed it, and I was like, I can see why people liked this in the 80s when it came out. Boy, is it frustrating, though. And I didn't play another Zelda game, about a year. I think Breath of the Wild was the big launch game for the Switch. And I was excited about the Switch. I was not a Nintendo-er, but I was a big fan of Mario. And it was going to come with the new Mario. Okay, so is this a stick? I want to affix something cool to the end of it. But I wanted to be excited about Zelda, so I asked my brother wanted to know what he could get me for Christmas, and I was like, get me a Zelda game for the 3DS. I did not know what the games were, what they originally released on, what order they came out in, didn't know if they connected together in any way. He got me Ocarina of Time. And Christmas Day, I played too much Ocarina of Time. That was my first Zelda game. I was like, oh, I get it now. This is why people like these games. This is a good game. And then after that, Yeah, played all of them just about before the release of... I tried to. I didn't finish Twilight Princess before the release of Breath of the Wild, but for like a 3-month period, I was binging Zelda games like crazy. I got through all of them, and it was fantastic. And I loved them, and they were dear to me, and they still are today. So what do we want to put on the end of this? Maybe like a little Zonai charge? Yeah, so we want to like throw that on the ground there. Quickly take out... Oh, quickly take out... Oh! Of course! And then we can just drop them on the ground. The game even knew to tell me that. That is spectacular. So I can't fix it to that because that's already a spear. Can I put it on a bokoblin arm? That sounds like it might be a little too crazy. What if I put it on the end of a Reaper? Or what if I put it on... Yeah, you know what? No, I've changed my mind. I want it on the end of the bokoblin arm. Come here, you. Fare thee well, sir. You served your people well, probably for centuries in the sky, and now you've ceased to exist. What a tragedy, my guy. That didn't start with the intention of it being a rhyme. It just kind of evolved over time to feature a rhyme, and it was somewhat sublime. Alright, let's go. Link, don't make tsk sounds at me. I thought that was pretty clever. You see that back there? What is that? That looks notable. This might end up being a waste of our effort. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, oh, oh! Come on, boy. Push us along. Well... Okay, alright, that was actually much more straightforward than I assumed it would be. I did find you, you little goober. What you got for me? Bye-bye now. Ta-ta. How are we supposed to get back up there now? Now we're just a layer lower than we should be. I guess we have to restart, essentially, unless we can, like, go up. There is nothing above us. Alright, well, let's not do anything dumb and get our proverbial goose metaphorically cooked. We'll just do the easy thing. We'll go back where we started. It's fine. We're not going back that far. They have the same combat mechanics? I can't speak to it. I think you folks watched me play most of the Smash Brothers I've played in my life during a Smash Brothers stream, where it was me, Micah, Brenton, Jenna was present. Didn't really participate in the gaming so much, but we streamed some Smash Bros. Ultimate when it came out, and that's about the most I've spent on it. I'm just not a fighting game type. You have to imagine, you know, you've all seen my ironclad reflexes. You know, you shouldn't be, you shan't be shocked when you find out that I'm not a fighting. I was, to be fair, no, I did play more of it than just that stream. I played through a lot of the soul chart thing where you were going around fighting different characters. You started off as a Kirby because that's the dude's like pride and joy is the fact that he made a little pink puff and he loves him. That new Kirby game was pretty good though, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it was fun. I get why people like it, but just, you know what, it's one of those things where you tell people, it's like, oh yeah, I don't really like it. How could you hate it? It didn't say that. It's just not for me. It's not my kind of game. And that's okay. I'm glad that it exists for everyone who does like it. And I'll tell you what else. I do think that it is a good game. And I get it, you know. And I understand the hype anytime, like, a new character was revealed. That I also completely understand. I think that's probably just the same as these. And I don't know if there's any reason to have another one. But we do now. I'm sorry, little boy, did you do that? Did you do that? Also, let me have a look now. Yeah, okay, it's just another... Well, whatever. I'm happy to have it. Can we sort these real quick? Is there a way to do that on this screen? By strength, yeah. That's my only option. Why does it put the worst ones at the... Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Who cares? I'm not pressed. Is this a dungeon? Are we dungeoneering now? I feel like I gotta go down there and do something with some blocks, but I want to progress forward first and pick all of these chill shrooms. Dude. Dude, do you think, like, Zelda ever, like, eats the chill shrooms, man? Just to relax after a busy day of fighting Ganondorf? Yeah, brother. No, actually, what are these? What functions do these serve? I reckon if we melted that ice, we could zoom to the top of that tower. But I don't know... Are we supposed to build a stack of these so we can get underneath there and then zoom to the top? Do you think? Hal Rondo! Welcome! You beat the game. Alright, well, without spoiling anything, how was the end? Was it like everything you ever dreamt of? Everything you ever hoped it would be? I think I already see what we're supposed to do here, but we're going to go up here and fight these guys first. And then we're going to go down there and we're going to use these blocks to build a tower to get to the bottom of that tower. And then swoop up to the top of that tower using our swooping ability, which is renowned the world over. That's what it's called. Oh, why have I done this? Why have I put myself in this position? I have no idea. Dumb. Dumb on my part. Should not have been hopping around so much. Situation resolved, though. I figured it out in the end. Come along, little lad. Come along. We're gonna go fight the big bad guys. Well, they're not that big. It's just a small guy. What? Oh, I have nothing equipped. Wait a minute. Where did the weapon go we just made? Did we already break it? Did the magic bokoblin arm be broken already? That is a darn shame. Well, we do have Soldier Spear, so at least we can maintain a bit of distance from the guy. We don't want to... No, don't push him off the edge. I want to use his body parts on my weapons. Thank you. Thick, sturdy construct horn 2. Those are two different things. We could zoom over there now. See, I'm all kinds of confused about the way the game wants me to progress versus whether or not it's going to punish me for progressing in a weird way. Because here's what I'm thinking, right? I don't think I can get to that right now. I think if we activate this now, it's too far away. But I think if we built a small tower out of these, we'd be able to get to that. Or heck, we might even be able to get to it from right here. Really? You're not going to let me? I'm pretty sure we can. All we have to do is build a small tower. I'm going to do it as a proof of concept, just to show you. Get out of the way, kid. I'm not going to crush you. Well, I will crush you with these. I want to make that abundantly clear. If you're in my way, you will die. And I will not lose sleep over it. We're not even going to glue these together. We're just going to stack them up. See? Just like this. A beautiful tower of assorted blocks. And up to the top we go. And then we're going to go zoom in. Yeah, see? Look at us go! Wasn't disappointed. Astounded, though. The sheer amount of content in this game is insane. Finish the game with only 100 shrines complete. That's only 2/3 of them. Okay. All right. Cool. I love content in my games. Still playing Xenoblade 3, you know, so now we can just, like, zoom to there. And I think we've just skipped up something. Is that where we were at before? Like, way down there? Look how high we've gotten. Yeah. All right. Come along, little lad. Give me a little boost. Thank you. I don't know if we've actually done exactly what the game wanted. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. Oh, you know there's... Okay. Maybe we were intended to, like, melt the ice there and go in from the side. But I don't see anything in there that's worth getting. Now that we've already done it, let's go back and do it a different way, but slightly differently. All right. See, yeah, now you can just, like, zoom in here and do this. I thought it was worth trying just to check and make sure there wasn't maybe a chest in there or something that we could have missed. The Gulag. What a positive way to describe the live stream chat. Purple Lemons. Thank you. I appreciate that. You should say, like, welcome to the fun party zone of awesomeness and good times to be had. Oh, that's like what your mom would say when your friends come over for, like, your birthday sleepover. Hey, guys. And you're like, Mom, please don't. She's like, no, I'm just welcoming all your buddies to the awesome zone of friendship and fun times. You're like, oh, Mom. I mean, my mom wouldn't, but... Excuse me, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing with that? What do you have planned with that? What if you didn't, though? What if I didn't allow it? Oh, sir! What if you don't do that again? I will push you off the edge. I'm not afraid. Or you'll do it to yourself. Alright. Alright, I see how this is going to be. There goes all your goodies, too. All your good stuff's falling off the world. Someone down below is about to get a concussion because you wouldn't just stay up here and die like a man. Sorry, what are you? I see you. Don't just be stomping around like this is normal with your arms all spread out. This is not normal. This is abnormal. It's the opposite of normal. Can you? Oh, yeah, here we go. This sounds like a good way to break Link's skull open. Alright. I don't think we actually have to engage with that gentleman. It definitely appears to me as though we can just skip right past him and not even bother. But I feel like also we're going to end up engaging with that gentleman. Did that clear those rocks away? That did not even come close to clearing those rocks away. Boy, I'm glad there was something underneath there. Hi, guys. Don't mind me. Just zooming through. What have you got up here? Oh, dude, do you think Link, on his adventure, ever stopped and just, like, munched on some chill shrooms and relaxed, bro? Bro. Yeah, no, we're gonna break the Soldier Spear now. Just because we have too many random garbage weapons. I'm gonna take the stick out now and use it. I don't know if these things are gonna break. Oh, no, we broke the wooden stick as well. Oh, what a shame. Hey, you know what they say, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Welcome to 2000 election night. I don't know about that. Is that better? 2000, I was too young to understand what was going on or particularly care. Was that the one where there was a hanging Chad in Florida? Yeah, what a time. What a time to be alive. Alright, we've got a stick with the wooden box on the other end. Alright, let's rock and roll. Let's go, go, go. Yeah, no, we're definitely gonna, like, we're gonna have issues if we try to zoom up through this. Alright, you know what? Point blank, I can't possibly miss. That's how you do it. Wouldn't it have been funny, though, if I had accidentally shot myself? Well, I mean, that was kind of funny. The way that I definitely just fell there and took so much damage. Eat that. And then you know what, everyone? I guess we have to go see what the big guy is all about stomping around down here. We gotta figure it out. We can't just leave here. We gotta see what his deal is. He's a flux construct. Don't know what he's all about. What I do know is that this seems to be maybe the heart of it all. Keep hitting it with my, okay, well, no, he's reassembled. Oh, he's a big old block! Well, this is silly. I kind of like it, though. No, Link, no! That's entirely my fault. I don't know why I'm blaming you. Yeah, I think we act— No, Link! Link, you son of a gun. Oh, Link. I'm the cause of this. I've brought this destruction upon you. Continue. I wonder how far it's going to take us back. So that's where we just died. Let's see where it zooms us to. It takes us back to the little town. That would be awful. Okay. Oh, literally right here with them. Okay. All right. Well, let me ask you this. Do we feel like that thing's probably susceptible to, like, electrical? Like, if we shot him with one of— Where are they? Where are they? The little orbs of energy. Can you not affix one to an arrow? I guess maybe. No, they're there. Do we feel like this is going to be a— Oh, well, you son of a gun! Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go, kid. Keep hitting him. Keep hitting him. Just like that. Alright, keep just hitting him with them. Let's go. Now we know he turns into a giant brick. Now we know what to avoid. Oh, he's different this time. Well, I mean, kind of. No, this is still kind of awful. But he can only do that so many times before he runs out of matter. Nope. Nope, I take it back. Okay. What if I just shot him? Just like normal shot him. Oh, don't flex on me, little boy. Little bird boy who's not hit puberty yet. I don't need to hear about how it's done. All right, I saved Hyrule already. And if you go through the timelines, I've done it a number of times. Granted, it's not actually me every time. There's a whole like there's like a spirit of the hero thing. Actually, I don't think Link's not reincarnated. Just Zelda and Ganon are reincarnated. I think Link is just like, there's got to be a Link every time. Kid, you stole my thunder on that one. All right, and I know it was intentional. I don't want to hear about how you're just trying to help. I mean, look, I appreciate the help, but you're doing it to flex. Don't pretend otherwise. None of this is about saving my princess. This is all about you feeling like, you know, you're living up to your old man's, you know, he was a hero too, and also his old man before him. This is all about flexing, and I'm not here for it. Give me that arrow. All right, listen, kid. Now is the time. We're going to go in for the kill. We're going to hit him with the big block. We're doing good so far, kid. We're doing good so far. And by we, I mean mostly me. You're barely contributing anything. Oh, help me, child! Little boy! Little boy! Little bird boy! Little bird boy, help me! Help me, little bird boy! I need your help right now. I'm in dire need of your assistance, little bird boy. It's on his back now. You can fly up there and get it. I mean, so can I with my bow and arrow. What I'm saying is you're always, like, up there. Little bird boy. Little bird boy! He's doing it again, little bird boy! I can't get out of the way fast enough. I need you. I need you to be more present during this fight, little bird boy. All right, because I feel like you're not taking it seriously. I feel like you're treating this as though we're all going to respawn if something bad happens. We might not, little bird boy. You never know when the batteries are going to die in the controller and there will be no respawns. Destroy it. I did it, little bird boy. And I did it all by myself with nary any assistance from you. In fact, I would argue you were mostly useless throughout all of that. Standing around with your weird little catchphrases. Well, you know what, little bird boy? You see that thing on the ground there? That's mine now. And I'm going to put it onto the end of a sword. Because that seems funny. Oh, item's already been fused. What has it been fused with? What are you Wind burst? Get out of here. Alright, that's fine. We'll put it on this thing. What do you mean that's been fused already too? That has nothing on it. Fine. No, that's been fused. Does anything in my inventory not have something currently fused to it? Maybe it means this object itself has already been fused? Hold on. Let's pick it up, and let's give it a little wiggle. Can I put it on my shield? Yes, I can. To what end? No clue. No clue whatsoever. Is that going to come back and ever be useful? Maybe! Only time will tell. All that I know for sure... Oh! Treasure map. All I know for sure is that I'm very glad I remained calm and measured. Hot weather attack. Oh, that must have been a part of, like, a... What are the foods that I ate to keep from dying? Ugh. Anyway... Hey, it's Nick Alvarez! Dude, lovely to see you. It's been a while. How are you doing? Taking care of yourself? Having a good time? Now the stream is popping. You're absolutely correct. Oh my gosh. Do you see what I see over here, everyone? Oh my goodness. Do you think that Link ever just, on his adventures, just like, toked up with some chill shrooms, man, and just like, enjoyed the evening with his little bird friends? Do you think that maybe they got the idea for Link going on an adventure with an adult-sized bird man by toking up on chill shrooms back at the office, man? Do you think? I wonder, dude. I wonder. Because I don't know. Miyamoto probably would, though. You know? Like, dude. Miyamoto and Mr. Zelda? What is the deer man's name? AGI Anuma. Do you think they ever, like, chill shrooms, dude? Like, man. Like, giant fish people, man? Like, dude. Alright, see, now these flying things are concerning to me. I'm a little bit... I'm a little bit bothered by their presence. We, like, one-shot one of these once, though. And I don't think that's going to be the case this time. Oh. Okay. Nope. It's fine. Nope. Nope. This is good. This is all good. This is fine. Nope. We're okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's good. We're going to be okay. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. We're good. Okay. All right. Things could be better. Maybe we should have died, now that I think about it, because think about where we would have respawned, as opposed to our options now. Our options now are here. What a time to join. I don't know what you're talking about. There was no shouting at a little bird boy. That didn't happen. I was just very concerned for the safety of the little bird boy, thinking that he could participate in combat with the likes of me, the hero of time and Twilight and the Wild. I did not want him to get hurt, thinking that he was all that and a basket of roses, or whatever the saying is. All that in a can of Pringles. I wanted to keep him safe. So, you know, no. That's not what Howdy Folks streams are about. No, Howdy Folks streams are about calm and measured. Having this thing on my shield accomplishes absolutely nothing. Beautiful. I don't really want the wooden stick, though, is the thing. I just want his body parts. There we go. Howdy Folks streams are about being calm, measured, and adult. They're very grown up, a Howdy Folks stream. It's not like these kids running around screaming, as previously mentioned. It's a very mild experience for the adult in us all. Right? Everyone's in agreement with me on this? Good. Are we going to fight everything on the way up here? I feel like we're probably going to end up having to fight everything on the way up here. Let's go back to big box on end of big stick. Die! How effective is this? It's pretty effective. It's not like the best weapon in the world. And also, okay, well... Bird boy! I wanted his body parts! Sorry, Bird Boy, I appreciate the effort that you're putting into this. But I really was... Bird Boy... Bird Boy, please stop. Please stop, because every time one of them is about to die and I'm going to get their body parts, you do that, Bird Boy. And it makes it hard for me to want to continue to be in this world with you, is what it does. It makes it hard for me to want to continue this adventure with you in my presence. It makes me wish, Bird Boy, just a wee bit, that you were... fried chicken boy. Well, fried Rito, really. Do you reckon that in a slightly alternate reality Hyrule, the royal family were like, dude, Rito, man? Delicious. The best treat. Well, that could have been a disaster had that continued to tump over. Also, coincidentally, just as a fun note, in the... Okay. Stay there. Don't fall over. What is the game called? The one where you play Wind Waker. The Rito are supposedly evolved from the fish people. So the fish people, because of the Great Sea, became bird people, right? What are they called? Zora. Now, I don't know about you, but that makes no sense to me. The Earth got flooded, and the fish people were like, we need wings, bro. We need to be able to... The whole Earth is covered in water now, and as a fish people, that is unsustainable. I think they make the argument that, like, but the sea is, like, poisoned, and you can't live in it. But a lot of other things do already live in it, so that's just nonsensical. Also, excuse me, but I'm gonna say no to that. How about you don't do that? And also, how do you feel? Oh, wow, those are actually pretty good moves there. What happens if we hit him with the glow stick? Nothing, he just lights up. What happens if we hit him with the That's not going to do anything. Let's hit him with one of these. Oh, that was pretty solid. That was pretty solid. All right, we're going to leave that little light there as a proof of our deeds. And we're going to continue on our way here. This is maybe the third or fourth time. Oh, look, big guy's back. Big guy has respawned. Keep in mind, we've not died. We just fell off the world and then fast traveled back up here. But he's back anyway. Well, you know what we're not going to do is engage with his nonsense again. Everything else has already been opened up here. I think we got what we wanted from down there, which was... What did we get out of that chest? I don't even remember now. It can't have been worth it. Gave your son $4 and it made his night. Hey, dude, let me tell you, growing up, I think we've talked about this. We weren't particularly financially very well off. We were okay though. You know, we were never in need for anything essential, right? You know, we always had clothes and food and everything. But growing up, you know, being a kid, you don't have a concept of that. And my parents were always careful to never, like, explain the financial situation to us. They never burdened it with us. They instead just taught me good money management. And the way that they did that was I got an allowance for taking... I basically, I got the mail every day and I took the trash out every week. So as, like, a little kid, that was like my work around the house. And let me tell you what, I made a whopping $3 a week from it. That was money. Every month I had enough to go buy 2 Star Wars action figures from the store when we went grocery shopping. It was the best. And I to this day, all of my money management skills that I have that I don't use. Make that clear. I think if you folks know that I will waste money on nonsense for YouTube. I know. I know how to manage my money. I simply choose not to. So thanks to my parents for that. But that literally has nothing to do, really, with what you just said, Dagtora, whatsoever. I'm just over here like, oh, you gave your kid money? Man, I remember back in my day when I had to work uphill in the snow both ways, hauling a trash can around my back and pushing a lawnmower. I remember my day scraping by for $3. My father taught me how to save the money that I earned and invested in my Roth IRA and my 401k and my LMNOP. And my father, he's dead now. He's not. I owe so much to him. I remember taking his old hand-me-down shoes with holes worn in the leather, and I would sew old bits of skin. The sun would burn my skin, and I'd take the flakes and I'd glue them together, and I'd sew them into the holes in the shoes, and I wore those out to the tap dancing classes that I got for free because I used to massage the tap dance instructor's toes afterward. Oh, it was a different time. It was a very different time. Back in my day, I tell you, the money was everywhere except for with me. Oh, but I got by eating the cockroaches and buying Legos and Bionicles. And, oh, we managed to survive. I was in a hit motion picture once. I don't know where I'm going with this. It went off the rails. That is a cute story, though. I'm happy to hear it. Speaking of people who don't have concept of how money works. I'm taking a break, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. Just a short one. Just to tell this funny story. One time, my brother, he was young. He wasn't, like, very young, though. Late, like, maybe approaching teens. Maybe already in his teens. Not a teenager yet, though. Parents were out of town, and, green tea, sorry. He wanted to go... we were going to go out to eat dinner, right? We were going to go to Sonic. Because when you're young, Sonic is like a treat. As opposed to now where it's like, Sonic, I don't want to eat slop. But Sonic is fine. No hate against Sonic. But we were going to go eat Sonic. And we got there, and I realized that I'd forgotten my wallet. But I realized this as we were placing the order. So I placed the whole order, and I kind of reached back as I was finishing the order to get the wallet out of my pocket. For those of you who don't know, Sonic is America's drive-in. So there is drive-thrus at most locations, but you kind of pull in under these covers, and they've got these little ordering kiosks, and you sit in your car, and it's fun. And you can eat there and everything. It's fantastic. So I realize, oh, I don't have my wallet. So I tell the person, like, hey, I'm sorry. Go ahead and cancel that order. I forgot my wallet. And they're like, okay, that's no problem. And so my brother gets furious. He's like, wait, what do you mean you forgot your wallet? I was like, I left it at the house. So I have to go. Can't you just use a card? And I was like, Well, no, buddy. Those are in my wallet. He goes, oh, can you go to the bank? I was like, what do you want me to do at the bank? They're closed. He's like, can you get money out of the ATM? I was like, with what? He goes, what do you mean? I was like, I'd have to have a debit card. And he goes, you don't? I was like, no, it's in my wallet. And he was just so beside himself. He's like, I can't believe you canceled the order. And I was like, brother, how do you want me to pay for it? He's like, I don't know. He's just getting angrier and angrier. And finally, I'm like, we're going to go home now. And we're just going to eat food at home. And he goes, that was when he lost it. He went, what? And I was like, I'm not going all the way back home and then coming back here. We're just going to go home. And it was mostly because he was being really pesky with his attitude. And I was like, no, I'm not buying you food tonight. Oh, man, what a time. Yeah, no, Sonic is great. Look, I'm not dissing Sonic. It's fast food, you know. And as a refined adult who used to sew skin under his shoes, I like my food cooked by. There's no good place I can take that. I'm gonna bail on that one. No, Sonic. You know what the great thing about Sonic is? Let me tell you, the great thing about Sonic is that they have everything. If you have a large group and everyone wants something different, you can go to Sonic. They don't have the best of it. Well, that's not true. Tater Tots are only good at Sonic. Tater Tots are not good anywhere else. I don't know what the secret is to making a good tater tot, but no one else has figured it out but Sonic. And then their mozzarella sticks are fantastic. But they don't have the best hot dogs. They don't have the best burgers. And they don't have the best chicken. But they have all of those things, you know? You're sitting there, someone's like, I want a hamburger. Someone else goes, I want some chicken strips with gravy. Someone else goes, well, I want a foot-long chili cheese dog. And I want mine with tots. And someone else says, well, I want onion rings. Someone else says, I want fries. Someone in the back yells, I want ice cream. I want ice cream. And then someone else is like, I'm just feeling like I just want like some side items. I just want some cheddar peppers and some mozzarella sticks. And you're, okay, all right. Where can we go to get all of these different things? Sonic! Someone wants a breakfast toaster at 3 a.m. Sonic. It's got everything for everyone. That is the true appeal of Sonic, is that whatever you want, they've got it covered. And don't get me started on the drinks. I go through Sonic to get like a large drink. Mobile app order is always half off. That's what I do more often than not when I go to Sonic. I'm just getting a drink. Fantastic. And they've got everything. Where are all my arrows? Have I really used all of my arrows, little boy? That's how I was going to start a fire. All right, that's fine. I think I can just like take one of these. Stop. I want this. Put this up. How do I want this, but I don't want to drop it. I want to throw it. I think do I do that? Oh, you know what? I do this. There we go. There we go. It took me a hot minute, but I figured it out. We've eaten quite a bit of food since we started this journey, so I'm coming back over here and I'm making a little bit more. Ooh, stamina recovery effect, really? How much? Because we've used both of those now. The two that we had. We probably need another one. But that's the great thing about Sonic. Yeah, Route 44, baby. Or Route 44 if you're so inclined. Both are perfectly acceptable depending on where you live. But that's a fantastic one. Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a price difference. And it's not like... That's the thing when you get it and you're with people. They're like, are you going to drink all that? And it's like, what if I don't? It's fine. I don't know about you. Okay, here's my... Listen. If you go to a fast food place and you're going in, that's a whole different situation than the drive-thru. So we're talking drive-thru specifically. Don't do this with tea. It won't work with tea. But the sodas, if you're getting a soda, the sodas in the fountain machine are refrigerated. They're chilled. And they're put in these insulated styrofoam glasses or cups at places like Whataburger and Sonic. So what you do is you get no ice. And then the full volume of your drink is nothing but drink. You get the Route 44, it's 44 ounces of whatever you got. And it's chilled. And then the benefit with that is, depending on what you get, it's not going to get watered down as the day goes on. So, now if it's a carbonated beverage, there's always, it's true that over time, it'll start to become decarbonated. It won't be bubbly and fizzly and fun anymore. But that takes longer than the ice melting and the drink getting watered down. So you get just that little bit more time. You get that more drink. You get that little bit more time to enjoy the drink. You're welcome. Take that one to the bank with you. Yeah, there you go. Chick-fil-A, half the cup. And that's, look, if you're working outside, maybe, that's one thing. I mean, I would never do it. I do light ice with a tea product, because otherwise the tea is just, like, lukewarm. And if you're, like, outside, not about that life. But anyway, there was a comment that I missed earlier, you say, about... That's true. That's okay. You know what? Nick Alvarez is correct. There's a missing link between the birds and the fish, and that was the dinosaur people. So at some point they became dinosaurs, I guess. That's absolutely correct. Man. Chick-fil-A, though. You talk about good tea? Yeah, that's true. You know somebody is... This is from Purple Lemons. You know somebody is a psychopath if they come in and ask for tea with no ice. That's... Or... they're going home where they're going to pour that into a glass with their own ice on it. I will be honest, I have done that before. Because I was like, I'm picking up to take it home. I can get a large tea. It'll be nothing but tea. When I get home, I can pour it over some ice, and I'll have plenty of tea left in the cup. But that's a very specific situation, isn't it? All right, I'm going to stop talking now. We're going to cook up some berry beef steak. This might be weird. Let's just skip ahead and see what we get. It's just a meat skewer. Mix anything with meat, and it's a meat skewer. Look at this. Watch this. You get some meat, add some acorn. What are you going to get with it? I'll tell you what you're going to get with it. You're going to get a meat skewer. Yeah, it's always going to be a meat skewer. Let's make one more food object. We're going to combine that with this and this. And it's going to... I just realized something. I think it's going to heal 3 hearts. And I'll tell you why I think that. 4! I'm confused. I noticed that each one of these has a heart in the top left, and I was like, that must mean 1 heart when it's cooked. But maybe not. Maybe that's not how that works. Horblin guts? Probably don't want to eat that. Probably don't want to eat whatever that is. What are you? You're just decoration. All right, bird. No, bird boy! Did you see me almost dive? Bird boy, that would have been a disaster. We would have been reset nearly to the beginning of all this nonsense. Can you imagine bird boy? I cannot remember the bird boy's name. Don't tell me. I don't want to know what the bird boy's name is. I don't care. We're all out of the ability to shoot right now. Wait, are they fighting each other? Oh, okay. Here's what we do. We wait. We wait patiently. Okay, well, we're done waiting. They did the job. We're good. We're good. We're fine. We don't have to worry about it. Alright, this is like the worst possible weapon we could have. Flame emitter club? Oh yeah, that's the way to go right there. You know what? Let's sneak up behind him, and we'll be able to deal a devastating blow. Check this out. Hey kid! Bird boy! Bird boy! Are you gonna give us away, bird boy? I'm gonna need you to stop. I'm gonna need you to stop and not give our position away. Alright? Bird boy, if you're gonna be attacking, attack what's sneaking up on me, bird boy. Look at this guy. Just snuck up on me and you just let him. Bird boy, I'm deeply disappointed in you. Now we got whatever this guy is. At least he's dead now. Bird boy. Honestly, I was about to fight that guy. I'm pretty disappointed you'd steal him from me. You just can't do anything right. I don't know why I'm putting up with you. Why don't you go back down below? Well, I know I do need you here. I don't want you here. I don't want to be fighting alongside you. I need to take advantage of your abilities. And then when this is all said and done, I will be the hero of Hyrule, and you will be nothing more than a footnote in my story of how I single-handedly defeated the resurrected Ganondorf, or whatever happens at the end of this game. We're making some assumptions. Bird boy flapping around. Look, bird boy, here's your chance to be useful. Bird boy, did you see the way that man just slapped me and you're not doing anything about it? You're gonna die out here, bird boy. Let's see if we can parry. We've not actually successfully parried. Oh, buckaroo. It really is all about patience, isn't it? What are you gonna do now without your little stick? Yeah, bird boy, thanks for learning your place on that one. Although you could have stepped in and given me a hand. Disappointing. How far in the game am I? I'm basically at the beginning of the game. We did like the opening tutorial section, and then they told me to go check out the Rito. So I don't know. I'm basically at the beginning, I'm pretty sure. If I had to guesstimate how far into the game we are, no idea. If it's like Breath of the Wild, where we travel to each region and help everybody once, then we're... Oh. Then we're on the first quarter of the game. It might be like other Zelda games, though, where you have to go back to each region. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because that's how they pad out the games. They have you go to each region, and then they make you go back again. And then in some of them you have to go a third time. So I'm not entirely sure. Let's switch to our better sword for this. Excuse me, but that's not who we need to be focusing on right now. Bird Boy, make yourself useful this time. Alright, fight that guy behind me. Oh, we got a Zonite Spear. Oh, heck yeah. Let's go. I mean, it's literally worse than what I was just using. But it's a spear. Alright, where is he? Is it this the guy that defeated me last time? Yeah, he does have a large, blunt object. That does look concerning, I won't lie. Bird Boy! Bird Boy, do something. His spear was glowing, Bird Boy, and you did nothing about it. I just want to throw out... Bird Boy, did you just blow up? What happened there? We're taking all of his stuff, Bird Boy. We're also taking his rusty broadsword. What is this? What are these? Do these things blow up? Is that their deal? It's a time bomb. This is probably an awful idea now that I've done it. But maybe I can throw it at guys. Let's not do that. That would be a bad idea. I think that what the game probably wants me to do is pick it up. Yeah. Well. And then... No. Throw it. There we go. And now we just wait. I've played a Breath of the Wild. I know what's going on. And that's going to be a jumpy? We assume? Or a prison? That looks like a trap. I don't know about that, Bird Boy. I feel like if we go down there, we never come back out. There's a chest, though. Alright, you weren't supposed to follow me in here. You were supposed to stay up there in case I needed a hand getting back out. But, no, yeah, just hover there in midair like you're freaking in the Matrix or something, Bird Boy. Useless. Look, you telling me if you saw something you thought was a bomb, you wouldn't immediately grab the bomb? What if you found like a nuclear orphan source? What would you do then? All right? Are you going to tell me you wouldn't like take it home with you and irradiate yourself by being dumb? Please tell me you wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't. I don't know what I would do. I'm not even sure if I would recognize I'd found a nuclear orphan source. Hey, are we supposed to be building a hot air balloon? Why didn't we just do that from the beginning? Would that have been theoretically possible? Could we have can we do it now? This would save so much time. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Yeah, we got that there. And then we affix that to it. Right, okay. And then I see that up here. I don't need to select it like that every time, I realize. Look at this. Take that and just stick it in here. And then up we go. I think that's definitely the intended thing that we do here anyway. But what if we, like, also affixed a fan to it? You know what? That's probably getting a bit risky. Come on. Come on, Bird Boy. We're going up. Well, Bird Boy! I guess there was a bomb, maybe? That or you did that to me. What just happened to me? I just rewatched it happen on the stream, and I still don't know. What just happened? Was there a bomb? It was the bomb on the end of my stick. That's what it was, wasn't it? Oh. I just blew myself up. We were wondering. We were wondering, and now we know. That is what happens. Feels good, man. It feels good, man. It really, you know what? We're doing it again. We've got 2 of these things now. And you know what, man? I'll tell you what else. We're going to get a 3rd one. Was that a bigger one directly in front of us that just, like, vanished right before our eyes? There we go. We got a 3rd one now. All right. We've got 3 of those. All right. Let's go. We're going to use those as weapons in the future. Just you watch, and they're going to be quite effective. As for the question of whether or not more balloons equals more lift, I think the problem there is we have to have more fire. So, we've only got 1 fire source, it looks like. Oh, no, there's 2. Okay, well, possibly then. I don't know if it would also, like, drain the battery twice as fast, but we're never going to know unless we try. So I'm down to try. So we'll fix 1 to this corner. Barely, apparently. And then we'll fix this one to this opposing corner, because we're not idiots. We want to make sure we get even lift. And then put that inside of there. And we put that one inside of here. And then we get very careful. We get whatever this is, and we just give these a little tap. Yeah, that's depleting the battery very quickly. Okay, but we did technically make it up. So at the end of the day, we made it. And also, I did see your comment. I've not played the God of War, but you're probably right. I get the feeling that it is very similar. I am Kratos. This is my boy. I have played one of the God... No, I played through approximately 1/4 of a God of War game. A God of War on a PS3. And then played through that same 1/4 again on a PS3 emulator. With every intention of playing through the whole thing, and I've just not gotten around to it. Someday I will. I hear that the new ones are great, and I know that you don't have to play the old ones to play the new one, but you know I'm going to. You know I'm not... no chance am I going to just skip to the new ones. Even if it means playing them long after the series is concluded. Then that's just what happens, you know? Nothing that can be done for it. So we've made it this far. Kind of concerning that at any point we can just fall to our deaths and have no clear-cut way to get back up here. Although now we know that if we fall, it's better off for us if we just go ahead and let ourselves be flattened on the earth so that we can at least respawn higher up. Also, I guess you know what we could do is we could just save the game. Right here, like this. I want to be loaded back in to right here, doing exactly what we're doing. Do you reckon that island over there is worth getting to? Do you think there's anything of use or value up there? There is a chest. Oh my gosh, it's worth it. It's so worth it. Let's go. Oh man, we almost hit the bullseye on that one. Alright, bird boy. The air has become very cold. It doesn't look like it's that cold compared to what it normally is. I've got pretty decent gear. I'm fine. There's just a shrine at the end of this. Are you serious? Is that where we're heading towards this whole time? Or is it like something down here? This just looks like it's going to be another drop. Alright, bird boy. Jump. 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 The house is jumping. Jump, jump. The house is jumping. Jump, jump. Come on, bird boy. You've seen Smart House. This is my first time flying this high. The air's pretty cold up here, huh? I'll be fine, but what about you, Link? Make sure you don't freeze, okay? I'm actually freezing. No, good call, bird boy. Actually, good call. For once in your life, you've managed to say something of value. Bird boy, somehow it appears as though I have nothing to prepare me except for this spicy pepper meal. And all of these other things as well, so never mind, I take it back. I'm fine, bird boy. It'd be nice if I had some warmer clothes. I'm sure someone's selling them in your village and I didn't think to look. And yeah, I almost ran off the edge, bird boy. 'Twas a test. Let's go activate this shrine so we can fast travel back here in the future. In the off chance, well, in the likely chance that this goes very poorly, we're going to go do this. You with most... Okay, good, Nick Alva. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. That is how I feel as well. I don't know why. It's not a healthy mindset, is it? It's more of like a upsetting obsession. What time is it? Okay. I wanted to start today's stream a bit sooner than I did. That seems to be the way of things, though. Whatever I plan the stream for, it always happens an hour or two later, which is always upsetting. Oh, this is just Raru's blessing. We're just being given this one. We don't have to do anything. That's beautiful. I guess getting here, like the journey... Well, no, the journey's not the reward. This is the reward. But the journey has led to the reward, if that makes sense, without having to go through some sort of challenge or hurdle or whatever. Maybe I should start planning my streams for like 2 or 3 hours earlier than I actually want to do them, and then when they're late, they'll actually be on time. Don't they do that in an episode of I Love Lucy? Except Lucy does it wrong, and instead of setting the clock forward, she sets it back. And so instead of getting an hour, she loses an hour. And then Ricky puts her on a really tight schedule, but then Ricky's boss gets mad because Lucy intentionally goes like crazy with it. Oh, I Love Lucy's a great show, man. What a classic. That is why I am the way that I am, I think. Particularly that episode of the chocolate, where the chocolate and the conveyor belt's going too fast for him. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, that's shaped me into the person I am today. Oh, we are zooming now. I mean, we're still not there. We've still got such a ways to go. The music is getting more intense, though. So Kramer does something okay. You know, I've never watched Seinfeld. It's one of those things that I've always felt like I should, and should probably go back and catch up on, but I've just not done it yet. So you haven't... I didn't know there was a new Binding of Isaac. Isn't that like... I might be wrong on this, but I thought that was one of those kinds of games where the dungeons were like randomly generated, right? So how does one 100% it? I'm sure there's conditions. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm asking, like, how is it done? This is a genuine question on my part. I am curious. I've also never played a Binding of Isaac, but mostly because it kind of looks a little bit gross for me. Also, what do they call that, where it's like dungeons and they're all randomized? There is a title for it. I can't remember what it is. I'm not a real gamer. Okay, kind of thought that we might find something of interest here, but, nay. I'm sorry, did things just get a little bit piratey? Roguelike. Thank you, Purple Lemons. Coming in clutch. I think the closest thing to a roguelike I ever played... Oh, well, you know what, actually? I was going to say Torchlight. I played Torchlight on a MacBook 10 years ago. That was a great time. But no, you know what? I played Cadence of Hyrule. That game was fantastic. That was probably the only roguelike I've ever played. Kid, help me. But that game is actually really good if you've never played Cadence of Hyrule. Highly recommended. Okay, kid, things aren't looking too good for us right now. I take it back, kid. Things are looking great for us right now. Is this one of those things where if I followed this boat all the way around, I would find some sort of epic treasure on the opposite side of this thing? I feel like probably not. Appreciate it. I would stream Cadence of Hyrule, but I do think that it's one of those games where it's maybe not as much fun to watch. I don't know, possibly. It was good. If you like the classic Zelda, in particular, if you were a fan of like either... Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Kid! Kid, I'm sorry, kid! I've messed up here. It's okay. We're gonna come back from this. Link to the Past or Link Between Worlds. It definitely has vibes of those in particular. Very fun game. Very good game. Okay, you know what we should have been doing this whole time? Diving drops us straight down a lot faster. We've made it. No, we haven't. We're still not... I mean, are we trying to get inside of this giant thing? Is that the goal? Oh, anyway, Cadence of Hyrule, if you've never played it. It is a roguelike, so I think pieces of the map are the same every time, but they're organized in different ways and things are in different places every time you run through it. And then the way that the game works is you have to move to the beat of the song, and all the enemies do as well. It takes a little getting used to, but it's very much worth it. It's a fun one. All right, we're about to dive in. Is everybody ready? Okay, so when you... I guess we're talking Binding of Isaac here. You unlock items, uncover secrets, and characters. Okay, I gotcha. I don't remember what I got for completing... Wasn't there DLC for that? I'm pretty sure there was DLC for Cadence of Hyrule that I never got around to doing. I probably should. I'm sorry. Oh, is there loot on these islands that are all around us? I don't see anything yet. We're going to assume no. Wind Temple. The legendary Stormwind Ark. Well, there it is, folks. We've made it. It's beautiful. It's got 2 seahorses, and it's in the air. Makes sense of that. We weren't diving when we went into that cutscene, but now we are. Makes sense of that. I don't know if this is going to be a spring sort of situation. We should probably not fall flat on our face. Okay. Whoa. So this is what was waiting for us in that huge cloud. This is the Stormwind Arc from the kids' song. Huh? Dun 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 da 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 da. Tell to stop being a creep. Huh? Dude, who's that hot chick? Whoa! I'd love to watch her play with frogs, if you know what I mean. That's a reference to the first game. What the? This proves it, Link. The blizzard that's been pounding Rito Village is coming from there. Oh, yeah. Didn't I see someone here a minute ago? Weird. I could have swore they were just here. Tulin Rito Village. Tulin of Rito Village. Is this going to activate the arc? Make things happen? Ooh, okay, we can fast travel back here. That's handy. So if it ends up needing a bunch of arrows and we have none, we can leave and come back. That's helpful. Looks like it's shut tight, but the source of the blizzard has got to be right under that hatch. Isn't there some way we can get it open? My shield looks ridiculous right now, with whatever that is affixed to it. That sound, there it is again.
Brave fledgling.
What'd you just call me?
There are still 5 locks securing the hatch on the deck. Use your power to release all 5 locks, and the hatch should open.
I don't know if we should listen to strangers. This seems sus, as the youth say. What a response. Okay, I heard it for sure this time. It was calling out to me loud and clear. The source of the blizzard messing up the village has got to be under this hatch. If that voice is right, it'll open once we find a way to release all 5 locks. We're so close! Come on, Link! Let's go figure out how to open up those locks. It looks like a wind-up toy! Oh, he kind of does! I like that. I like that. Realm of the Mad God. Listen, I have heard of Realm of the Mad God. That it's not, if I've heard of it, it can't be that. It can't be that niche. Also, the Worder, channel member the Worder, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Things are getting silly, but we're having a good time. So we're supposed to be figuring out how to, I mean, look, we went directly from a cutscene where a ghost was telling me what to do to talking in the chat. So you must forgive me for not actually paying attention to what he was saying. Hey, would it be funny right now if we broke out the weapons that are bombs? Would that be hilarious? Would that be ill-advised? Sturdy long stick. Like that. We have 1 arrow, and something tells me we probably ought not waste it here. do a little bit of a hop. Boy, man, for a split second, I thought, what if this is a... what if this is a troll? And then we're just going to fall right through to the bottom of the... No, we're good, though. We're good. All right. We know what to do in this situation. We've had to do this already. Thankfully, we do have some fire fruit left. Maybe that's not, like, the best use of it. Maybe affixing it to a weapon or something would be smarter. I don't know if you can affix a fire fruit to, like, a sword and make it a flame sword. I don't know if it works like that. Something tells me probably not. Kid, can you make that move? Oh yeah, here we go. Brilliant. This doesn't really necessarily help us get one of the locks undone, but we did get a Zonite shield, and something tells me that's going to be better than whatever the heck this Traveler shield is. Can we only hold 4 shields? We had the opportunity with that Korok guy to hold an additional shield, and we completely passed on it. And I think that was a great mistake. Because gosh darn it, look at this absurdity that we have right now. I'm not getting rid of it. It's so terrible, and I hate it that I love it. There's got to be another way out of here, other than climbing. God bless and good night to you as well, Jake. Hope you have a good one. My hammer broke? Yeah. Yeah, it was bound to happen. But don't worry, we still have my favorite weapons in the game here. And then also, can I affix a shield to my weapon? Oh. Oh, I can. How does that work? Does that let me block with it now, even though it's a two-handed weapon? Well, I guess leave nothing behind. Oh, and now it's on fire. That's not good. No shot, it's gonna... Oh, yeah. Okay. See, there goes the shield now. Hey, we're gonna run out of cold resistance here soon. I just realized. Okay. You know what? I also figured out how we're gonna get out of here. No exploding myself. No, but we're gonna be exploding enemies. Just you wait and see. What are we supposed to do when we run out of cold resistance? Have we seen a way to cook up here yet? Again, we can fast travel back here. And if the situation arises and we desperately need to. We got 1 arrow. Oh, my word. I thought we just cooked that for sure. It would be... Oh, you son of a gun. You white chew. I said chew. Chew, chew. I need to clarify. Make sure that you heard me correctly. Because I didn't think about how that sounded until it came out. I'm displeased. Alright, see this guy up here? Watch this. You're gonna love this. Little bird, you imbecile. The intention was for him to run into it, and you pushed him back. I cannot express to you the level of distaste I have for you right now. I had the brilliant plan, and you completely shrugged it up. Now I'm having to improvise. Right, I can't fuse anything to this stupid sword. Come here, you. Yeah, I know that it's badly damaged. I'm trying to break it right now. I'm trying to get rid of it because I hate it. What do you do? I think you blow guys away. That's actually kind of fun. What are you? I'm sorry? A strong construct bow. I mean, I've got a lot of, like, normal construct bows. I think I could probably... I mean, look, I got this one. It's a level 5. Definitely don't need that clogging up my inventory. Give me your strong one here. Thank you. That'll be helpful. We're just kind of generally giving a general exploration to the area. Kind of hoping against hope that we might find a place to do a little bit of cooking. If it comes down to it and we've got like 30 seconds left, I can build a fire and we can just cook up some peppers, but that is literally the worst. Oh, wait a minute! Now, wait a minute. No, hold on. We do have another option because we have a portable pot. Check this out. And we can use this once, I think. So what are we going to do with it? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do with it. We're going to go down here and we're going to make a pepper. We're going to get 5 peppers, and we're going to cook them all up together. Did Link just hum the Zelda theme? I'm not sure if I've ever heard him do that. Awesome. All right, so now we can stay up here and explore a bit longer. Can we do the whole thing in 12 minutes? Probably not. I'm just trying to run around and get a feel for it. So have we been in here yet? Ah, I think we all know what to do in this situation. Not that. definitely not that. We want to do this. And something else I want to do is I actually want to drop one of those. And I do want to see whether or not, if we have, like, this terrible sword here. Okay. Is that going to make this a fire sword, though? Or was that like a one-shot and now it's done? It's a one-shot and now it's done. Well, that is useless to me, considering I need to actually, like, get a lot of fire onto this thing. That is just a chest. All right, well, we were kind of hoping that it would help us get this door open. But Soldier 2 Spear. That's useful. Burning through some weapons here. So we've got nothing I can see through here other than that on the ground. And something tells me picking that up right now is not going to help us. Oh, it looks like we can get up from below. Maybe we were supposed to move that then. Okay, let's not freeze. We have some other cold resistance things here. So we have another one of these for 2.5 minutes, so that'll be our emergency. We got one of these for 5 minutes. We got these, but these just make us better at fighting in cold places. And then I don't see... There's the one we just made. Okay, we'll go ahead and have that one now. We just have to figure out how to get below us now. Was my favorite Minecraft... Like, let's see. What is your favorite video of your Minecraft series? SevTech was a fun one. Yeah, Tech Classic. I feel like my favorite... varies depending on when you're going to ask me that question. You know what I mean? So the answer I give you today is probably not going to be my, like, forever favorite, if that makes any sense at all, right? Like, it changes a lot. But I think one of my favorites was definitely the series that Jenna and I did. I think that was some of the most fun I had recording. So that was our Sky Factory 3 series. Probably going to say that one is definitely one of my favorites. So I can see in from here, but I can't see anything that I can interact with that would help me get this open. Shoot. Can we crawl up the side of this thing? Can we get up there somehow? Looks like we can phase right through solid objects. So fortunately, yes, we can. And we can get back up top here. Wonderful. Jenna's doing great. Jenna's doing great. She's getting married next month, I think, which is pretty exciting. And we just had a conversation earlier today about Mandalorian Season 3. And, yeah, she's doing good. She's doing really good. Thank you for asking. I'll let her know that you asked. But, yeah, I would say that... And then in terms of maybe the most fun I ever had in a Minecraft series... Because I feel like, well, no, that's the same answer. If I'm going off the most fun I ever had in Minecraft series, definitely the one I recorded with Jenna. And then I think in terms of, because it really does depend on like what the context is for what is my favorite. Attack of Legends was the most successful. I think, you know what? The one that I had the most fun with would probably be Stone Block 2. Because I got really into the chickens, and we went crazy with the chickens in that one. We were breeding... We had dozens, if not hundreds, of chickens making all of the different materials. Now, of course, after that, it got a little boring, because we literally had anything and everything we wanted without, like, struggling for it whatsoever. But kind of leading up to it, it was some of the most fun. Oh, hi there, you. Can I, like, crawl down there? I'm going to guess the answer is no. Okay, that was interesting. My hope was that we could crawl down the barrel of this thing, right? But it doesn't look like that's a possibility. And I don't know if there's any reason to reverse it. And we can't reverse it. Okay, so... Should we try to draw that thing's attention? And get it to hit something over here? This is bound to be frustrating to watch, huh? Alright. Let's be serious now. Let's be serious. We've got something right here, obviously, that we're supposed to be doing. Alright, I'm going to focus now. I'm going to play the game like we've actually got a limited amount of time before I have to go to sleep, and then also before Link dies from hypothermia. Get the projectile to hit the big gate. See, I was thinking of something like that. Is that a strong one? Well, again, What have we got? We got 2 strong ones. We got a foul. Nah, we're good. We don't need any more strong bows. Unless, no, we can't, unfortunately, combine bows together to get a strong bow. I wish that we could. That would be great. But it doesn't appear as though... See, that's the issue is... Here we go. It pays to explore a little bit and pay attention to what you're seeing. We're in, baby! Now, I don't know what we're in, too. Oh, we're in a heap of trouble is what we're in here. Hey, now that's... Oh, Bird Boy, that is what I'm talking about right there. That's the sort of stuff I need you doing. Whatever you've been doing recently, stop doing that. And stop doing this as well. Oh, that's me pushing him backwards with the wind ability. I forgot that's what this sword did. Alright, sorry, Bird Boy. I was about to get onto you for it. Okay, Bird Boy, don't do anything. Just stand back and watch this. Well, he's already dead. But you can... Bird Boy, are you alright? Are you okay? That spear caught him right in the midsection. He went zooming. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Bird Boy. Anything good in here? Let's see if that breaks and has anything useful inside of it. Alright, all I'm finding around here so far is chests, right? Yeah, something tells me an opal is not going to help me figure this thing out. That's just some, like, random loose treasure. Is there any reason to go, wait a minute? You know what I didn't think to do when we were in that other place a second ago was ascend to see... Oh my gosh. Wait, no, go back! Sorry, that's on me. You are not Sirius Black. Of course I am. You didn't know that that was my alternate identity? This is so good! This will melt things! Perfect. 10 arrows, so we're probably going to need those at some point. Why else put them here? Okay, and now we have an idea of something to try, which is going to come in handy. Check this out. I can take this guy out now, too, without being frozen by him. The only issue is it is going to break soon, because this is basically Breath of the Wild 2. And if there's one thing Nintendo likes doing in this game, it's giving you cool stuff and then taking it away, stealing it from you a little bit later. Is this one missing a handle, or is the handle just incredibly small? It's just a small guy, right? Am I wrong? What am I meant to do here? Is it missing? Is it broken? That looks like a little bit of handle right there, but it also looks like it is impossible for me to interact with it. All right, well, how about this? What if I took this random stick and we attempted to fuse it to here? There's no chance this works. Oh, but it'd be funny if it did, though. All right. So now we Ultra Hand that thing open! It worked! Oh, there's the rest of the handle around the corner somewhere. Well, I mean, what we did at the end of the day, it got the job done. Oh, hello. Hey, look at that. Yeah, no, I'm looking at it. It looks like a torture device. Is that for one of the locks? It's kind of shaped like a windmill. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know, kid. What do you want me to do about it? I can't Ultra Hand it. You have any bright ideas? Weren't we in that room earlier? What if we just poke it? Kid, can you do one of your air gusts? Kid, we got it. Fantastic.
Hey, Link. This thing opened one of the locks. We gotta find the other 4.
Oh, now he does his own voice. All right, 4 to go. I don't think we've seen... Oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Yeah, cancel out of it. Thank you. We've not seen one of those somewhere else and just not noticed, have we? I don't think so. All right, well, what I was going to say earlier is that something we neglected to do when we were over here, so we're going to go back around, is we did eventually zoom up through the ceiling to escape, but I wasn't sure if maybe when we were in one of the... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where did we go where we got under the... It was up top, wasn't it? Hold on just a tick. Give me just a second here. I'll show you what I mean as I get closer. Trust me on this. I do have an idea. I've got... It's like the barest little scrap of an idea, but an idea nonetheless. Right. So we fell down here earlier. And then we escaped by zooming up through the roof. Oh, you're going to make me reopen this. Alright, well that's insane. But whatever, I'm not all that bothered. What we didn't try doing... Okay, it doesn't look like we can get through the ceiling here. Well, maybe we can, but is it just going to take us right back outside? Or is it going to be over just enough that we're inside? No. Okay, well that was then a waste of time. Well, unless you consider gaining knowledge to be a valuable investment in time, which I do. So I'm going to say that it wasn't a waste. And you can just shrug right off right now. So we got to find another one of those locks. At least I've got an idea of what I'm looking for and how to interact with it now. So we did stumble upon that one by just exploring around a bit. I wonder if we could potentially... If this thing fires at me, can I, like, use this kid's power to push the projectile back into it? That seems dumb and like something we shouldn't try. Let's not try it, kid. Kid, this is a terrible idea. Oh, kid, I told you it would work. You doubted me, but I told you. I think that what actually happened? I think he got hit. I think he was standing in front of it and he took the impact and it blew the thing up. But to what end? What has this accomplished us? This is just now like open ruin. Yeah, no good. No good at all. What about the area you moved the gate? Great. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. But wasn't that, what, down here? I think that was right around here. And we couldn't quite figure out how to get in. There's definitely like a downstairs, and we tried to figure that out from one side, but we didn't try the other side of the boat. Should we also just, while we're in the area, consider... No, don't do that. That's ridiculous. Do an move these around, just make sure there's nothing underneath them. Okay, no. And then... Oh, wait, was there like goodies in there? I haven't even considered smashing these to get the goods out of them. I don't know why. That is the elite strat right there. Look at all them arrows. Ascend? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we have not tried that yet. Let's see. Let's get as close to here as we can, and hopefully we don't just end up on the roof. Hope maybe we end up in... Well, no, we're just like here now. So that just led to inside of this thing. Yeah, because there's nothing between here and there. What we've not done is we haven't gone to this side yet. We went around to the other side to check. We're not desperate yet. We're going to start running out of cold resistance soon, though. That's something to keep in mind. There's some little platforms and a chest down there that might be worth going to investigate. Oh, here we go. Oh ho! Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Wind Temple B1. Should we go over there and get whatever's in that chest first? I think we can come right back to here. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Because you never know. Might be useful. Could be useless. But you'd like to think it'll... Uh-oh. Okay, there's another cannon. Well, we know how to defeat those now. We just have our bird friends be a sacrifice. Uh-oh. I've got an idea. I've got an idea for dealing with this. First off, we've already used this bow a little bit, so we'll swap them out. So we've got one with new. Okay, but then I don't think I can do anything about that one before it hits. But recall, right? Okay, let's go, big boy. Hit me again. Hit me with your best shot. Yeah, there you go. Come on and hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Back you go, boy. Did I, yeah. All right. There's also another massive hole here, but that's leading to a locked gate. So we're going to aim for this one right here, and we're going to use some fireballs, or we do have a spear. We have a spear that we can use. That should probably get the job done as well. Big brain. That's what I'm saying, Nick Alvarez. That was definitely not just the obvious thing to do. No, we look, we had a situation. We used our cunning. We overcame nature and cannons, which are nature. And it's human nature. Am I right, cannons? Guys, come on. Violence. It's in our DNA. Ever since Cain slapped Abel with that rock or whatever. We're in. We're on the inside now, son. With the Keese. I don't want to waste a good weapon on Keese. Let's slap them with a bat, and then let's ask the real question here of can we have Icicle Stick? Yes! Icicle Stick! Again, remaining calm. We have manufactured an Icicle Stick. And watch this! Yeah, no, I'm not dumb. We just need to grab... Oh. Okay. Well, I definitely thought that what we were going to do was, Yeah, I see that we're about to get real cold. But are we? It's warm inside here. I think we're fine. I don't think we need any more cold protection just yet. I was kind of thinking that we might be able to reach that with this. You know? Oh my gosh, Purple Lemons, I'm sorry. I apologize so much. I got everyone mixed up, what everyone was saying. Big apologies. Big apologies. I like that Nick Oliveris is like, I will take credit for it, though. I will take credit for it. No, that's good. As you should. Absolutely. Take advantage of me saying things wrong. It's good for the environment. What is happening here? Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I think we know what we need to do here, but it's really bothering me that right over here I can't figure out what is probably a really basic thing we have to do to get that chest. If we can't Ultra Hand it, and I'm assuming zooming up there is only going to, like, put us back on top of the ship. We'll come back. We'll come back. If someone wants to come up with an idea for how to get that and be improperly credited, that is always an option, just so you know. Stand on something, there's a tiny window. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, build a little construct of some kind. Also, yeah, I realize I'm about to get attacked by this guy. Oh! It freezes them! Oh, he does have a shield, though, and he broke my ice with his shield! That's entirely on me for not paying enough attention to the fact that he had a shield. I take responsibility. Alright, you know what? He's bound to drop something good, though. So you know what? What if we had a Zonai-charged, long, sturdy stick? It could be fun. So you think the issue with not being able to grab it was that I didn't actually have clear line of sight? Okay. Well, we can go back to it real quick. But first off, is there anything... See, I think the secret here is going to be linking these two together with something. So we've got that door open now, which is going to be, I think, an alternate way in the future. And then, do I have anything useless? I mean, I just made this. I don't really want to use it. This is a good spear. This stick I don't think is long enough. If we drop this stick... Yeah. Get out of the way, kid. That's not gonna reach. You know what, though? You know what? It's a start. We'll find some other random objects. You know what? Here's another random object. Check this out. Once again, it's a start. It's not a good one, but it's a start. What about that? Can I move that? No. Apparently I can move this, but not really. Construct with icicles? Hey, there's an idea. First off, icicles are pretty handy. Oh, but everything I've got already has something, I think, attached to it. So never mind. Can we... Oh, wait, we can't move these. So if we want to, like, build something to stand on, I think we'll have to use icicles. Which is doable. I just have to be incredibly, like, careful. Alright, hold on. I've got an idea in my mind. Hold on. No, this is going to work. This is going to work, and it's going to be perfect, okay? We put the two of these right next to each other, but not so close that they actually, like, touch. And then we add this. Not exactly, but close to the middle. Okay. I'm sorry. What? Can you cooperate for me here? Can you lean up against these bars for me? Can you not be useless, please? We do have another icicle here. This cannot be the way. This cannot be what they had in mind. But gosh darn it, if we aren't going to try. What are your current orientations? I'm starting to lose faith that this is gonna work. I think the issue is that there's nothing to, like, hold it up, and it's ice, so it's slippery. I don't think that this is gonna work. I think we need to take this back with us to the other side. And, yeah, no, that's fine. Break. I don't care. We'll figure something else out. Don't worry about it. Let's drop that first, though. And then you go back the other way, and then you're coming with me. It won't actually let me. Can I do both at the same time? It won't let me. There we go. Rotate the camera for some reason. Oh, there's like tons of icicles in here already. So we didn't even really need this one. That's fine. We can take these back with us and continue the work on our ridiculous bridge apparatus. Alright, so I need to connect both sides together at once. Which might be tricky. I might have to take that off. No, not quite. I feel like it's going to need to be, like, spot on perfect is the issue. Like, right in the middle of that. See, I don't... Maybe we shouldn't put it right in the middle here. Maybe we should, maybe that's a lost cause. What we should do instead is put it, like, up here. Some of you will already see where I'm going with this. But then we can affix that to the end, and if it's long enough... Oh gosh, see, now lining it up is going to be the trick. Oh, there's no depth. I can't get depth perception here. I can't tell how close we are to that thing. That's close enough. Okay, now we add just, like, one more thing to the edge of the... Yeah, you'll do. You'll do perfectly. Oh, you're massive. I could just use you by yourself. This thing is huge. Yeah, no, we're just going to do this instead. Never mind. There we go. Oh. Well, kinda. It didn't last long term is the only issue. There we go. Maybe? Yeah. Okay. Little birdie. Come here, you. Yeah, do your thing. We got there in the end, everyone. Three to go.
3 more to go. We can do it.
Yeah, I know I can, kid. Listen, I've got this. Now, we could zoom straight up to the ceiling, but what I'm wondering about is if it's possible to zoom straight up to here. Yes, it is. Now, to what end? Oh, okay. I thought we were going way higher than we were supposed to. Yeah. Okay, now that I'm up here, I can see that there's no reason to be here. So, there's literally no benefit. I really want that chest, though. Should we take back some of these big icicles? We might be, like, grasping at... Well, no, we're not grasping at straws. We're grasping at large icicles with this plan. But it's worth trying. There's some big ones in here, too. Wait a second. Hold on just a dadgum minute. I can get up there. What just damaged me? What happened there? Did you do that, kid? Little bird boy. Let's not. Let's not choose violence. We're friends now, alright? We're getting through this together. Okay, now I have to ask the question of what have I accomplished here? Can we, like, use our abilities as we're falling in a slow-mo? No. No, we cannot. I definitely think that we're onto something with this idea that we need to be more or less like lined up with the window. But I'm not entirely sure how to get us there. Because you can't affix this, you can't connect it to the side. It doesn't stick. And, I mean, could we, like, rotate it and stick part of it in there? Oh, you can't even, like, shove it through that hole. It won't go. Are we sure the issue is not that it's too far away? Like, what if I took my last explodey weapon and I just threw it through there and it went to the other... The idea was that it might blow it up and push it closer to us. Which I still think is a good idea. But maybe there's something we can construct that'll get in there and grab it. Like something that we've got in our inventory, maybe? Because we've got... I'm determined to get this silly chest. I think that could still be the move. Listen, I think that could still be the move, but I think what we do is we don't throw it. I think what we do is we just kind of drop it on the ground, right? So just drop. And then we pick it up. Okay? And we get as close as we can with it. And then from up high, we drop it. Are you kidding me? Really? So what you're saying is that you're not going to blow up. That's fine, because now we just shoot it with an arrow. We don't even have bomb flowers. So the darn thing blew up when I just tossed it through a hole, and now it won't blow up. What? What? I'm so confused at what you want from me here, game. I'm so deeply confused. What could you possibly want me to do in this moment? No, hold on. Go back. Light up again. We're gonna get this one, Link. I'm doing it for you, and I'm doing it for me. I'm just desperate now. Is there anything that we could possibly send through there that makes sense? A wing. No, that doesn't make sense. Hey, come here, little boy. Come here. Do your strong wind. No, that didn't really make sense at all from any perspective. Okay, what have we got in here in terms of devices? Big glidey thing. Rocket? I didn't know we had rockets. Fans? Portable pots? Wings? Oh, I just have a time bomb. Okay, but those haven't helped me at all. Hey, wait a minute. I mean, once we deploy something from in here, there's no putting it back. But those wings are pretty big, aren't they? No. I was going to say maybe I could deploy the wings and then stand on them and I'd be tall enough to possibly see through this little hole here. But also maybe not. Help! What do I do? I don't know what to do anymore. You know what? I've got an idea. You know what? Here, watch me. We're gonna grab the big. We're gonna get the big icicle, right? Okay. We're going to take the big icicle. Okay. Look, this is not a move of desperation. This is a move that makes perfect sense. We're going to put it through the hole. I know the last one wouldn't go, but maybe I was just doing it wrong. And now we're going to attach it to the. Oh, but now how do I grab that? That I haven't considered yet. It didn't occur to me that I would need to be able to... So what we'll do is we'll get another one of these, right? Okay. It's all fine. Okay, we'll put that through the hole again. Don't know why this wasn't working before. Now we attach that to this. And now we can grab that. And now we can pull the whole thing through. This is perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We did it! At long last. What is in this chest? We did it! It's a sapphire! It wasn't even worth the effort of retrieving it. It wasn't even worth it. Come here, you. It was all a scam. It was all... There's no Nigerian prince ready to send us $2,000 after he's restored to his throne. It was all just a scam. There wasn't a beautiful Russian woman that wanted to be my bride. It was all just some guy living in Ohio. We're going to get that back now, too, though. Watch. I'm not leaving my weapon behind. If this blows me up when I extract it, so help me. You're gonna have to be delicate, not, like, knock it onto the sides of the wall and everything here. Oh, it's at such a weird angle now, too. Oh, come on. Oh. It's still... Is it okay? Can I pick it up? Okay. Can I at least put that... you really... I can't put that on my terrible sword. Nor can I put... Okay, so now we know that... At least now we know barrel wouldn't have worked. You can't affix two connected items together, unfortunately. But, can I still put that on this sword? Alright, now I've got a slightly more decent sword. Increased blood pressure. I apologize. Well, it's not my fault. It's Nintendo's. It's 100% Nintendo's. Okay. So if we, like, elevate ourselves from around here... Can't do it here, but if we do it, like, inside of here, where does that take us? Also cannot do it inside of here. Wait, what? Was that, like, on the wall there? I didn't know that would happen. That's weird. Oh, interesting. Well, if we do that... And then we do that again. Where does that put us? Okay, it's going to be very cold when we come out of here. So we're going to start freezing to death if we don't go ahead and eat something warm. And then we've got to get back inside fast because we're running out of warm things to eat. Where is my warm food? It should be right in front of me and I'm not seeing it. It's not that. It's that. Is that all I've got left? I've got that one, which lasts for 2.5 minutes, and that one, which lasts for 5. All right. Let's go. What? Where did you come from? I had everyone dead out here. Ice fruit. Ooh, tasty. It's my favorite kind. How did they know? So is that the gate that opens when we get all of... No, that thing in the middle is what opens when we get all of these. So we still have to find a way inside of here. Interesting. I'm wondering how many more of the entrances are going to be along the sides of the ship. Because that one back there was. I'm assuming this one up here is going to be as well. We just have to figure out how. Did we ever check the front of the ship for an entrance? I don't know that we did. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Well, folks. Figured that one out pretty quick, didn't we? Yeah, you thought you were going to come at me with your fire, didn't you? Well, son, have I got bad news for you? You're not. That's the bad news. Also, I think we can manage this just fine. Hold on. Kid, bird boy, where'd you go, bird boy? Don't run into the lasers, bird boy. I don't know where did he go? Bird boy is gone. Bird boy is actually genuinely nowhere to be seen now. Bird boy, bird boy. Oh, now you show up. What, to mock me and laugh at me and ridicule me? Bird boy, is that your intention? I hate you, bird boy. I hate you. I can't begin to express to you how much I despise your existence. You seem like a sweet kid. I feel like under other circumstances, that's you making those noises. Don't pretend. Don't try to tell me that's some sort of creepy ghost creature. That's bird boy. What is that? Things with wings are your domains. You know what I'm saying? Go deal with that. Okay. Well, this is just a hole into oblivion. Oh, there's Keese here, bird boy. What did I just say about things with wings being your domains, right? Where's my... Did I get rid of my fire weapon? Is it all gone now? Which one? That was this one. Flame-emitting spear. I feel like I need to not waste it. You know what I mean? Ooh, portable pot and time bomb. The portable pot will come in handy. We can make some more warm food if we need to. And I think standing next to it will also possibly keep us warm. I'm not sure. We'll probably find out at some point, though. Cold resistance is wearing off again. Alright, well, that's a place to go later. After we've thoroughly explored everything else up here. Room with door. See, now we know not to waste our weapons on these. I can just raise this in the air and drop them on each other. Or just that one generally in the area next to this one. And that's how we get all of our arrows. Brilliant. Yeah. Chest there. Possibly some way to open this door later. Coming back to that one at another time. And then at the end of this hallway there is what looks like a drop into oblivion. Alright. Alright, bird boy. Perfect. Finally, we are starting to work together as a team, me and bird boy. Even though I still wish I just had his power and he wasn't present. Still. Alright, we've got another way in. And we've got whatever is over here. Appears to be this guy. Don't like him. Barely, bird boy. I'm barely okay. Thank you for asking. Good gosh. Not my best maneuver. I thought I was being real clever, too. I thought I was being real clever, let me tell ya. Oh, bird boy. Promise me, bird boy, not to do the things I've done, alright? Listen. Run away from trouble if you can. That was not my best move. We've got some large flat objects and some explosive powder. All of which I'm assuming can be used to do something at some point. There's nothing else going on in here other than what is going on up there. Right. So that's going to be going up. There's explosions here for some reason. They might come in handy later. Aside from accidentally blowing myself up, I'm assuming they'll have a purpose. Okay. Well, let's start with the most important thing. Was that also covered in trash like 2 seconds ago? It definitely didn't look like it did, although I'll confess that's probably just because of the angle we were looking at it. I didn't even comprehend what I was properly seeing. Captain One Reaper, let's go. And then there's treasure over here as well, probably more arrows, which we are always in desperate need of. We are always in short supply of arrows. That's what I was trying to do last time. How many arrows have we got now? Oh, yeah, 89. 89, baby. 89 arrow. I'm sorry, yeah, we always stay calm, cool, and collected here at Howdy, folks. 89 arrows. Baby, that's what I'm talking about. And one more. Very satisfying indeed. Very sad. I'm with you. There's all these little chips of broken up bits, and I'm wondering if that's going to serve a purpose. Also, wondering what this is going to end up doing. I don't think that blowing on this now is going to accomplish anything. I'm curious, though, if I attach something to it. Like this. Like a large fan. Oh my gosh. Do we reckon? Do we reckon we've solved it? One might not be enough. We might have to go grab a few more. But you want to believe. Bird boy. Come here, bird boy. Do it. Yeah, okay, no, we're going to need more. We figured that out very fast. Chat, everyone in chat, give yourself a pat on the back. We solved that one in no time flat. And nothing's blown up yet. No one is blown up yet, so we're all good. So it looks like it's designed to have 3 things attached to it. So there's thing number 2. And then I think there's only 2 things, things 1 and things 2. But we're changing the lore a little bit here for there to be 3 things. I guess we can say this one's the Cat in the Hat. So it's fine. You guys want to hear a funny story? They had this weird series of DVDs, right? That were like Cat in the Hat, scary marionette puppet DVDs that were actually kind of decent. I remember I watched them with my brother because he was like the appropriate age for them, and it was one of those things that I didn't mind watching with them, and we had 3 of them. And in 2 of them, Cat in the Hat was voiced by the same guy. And it was solid. It was pretty solid. But then in one of them, and only one of them, he had a different VA. And the other VA was, like, not as good. And also, like, aggressive for some reason, and made the Cat in the Hat sort of an a-hole for some reason. I don't know why. But it was objectively worse, and we never watched that one more than once. There's nothing wrong with the episode. He was just, like, he was irksome, and we didn't care for him. He was irksome, and we did not care for his style. And for that reason alone, we just did not partake of that one more than once. See, now we gotta wait for him to recharge so we can do this properly. Where is Raymond Card? That's a good question. I don't know. I've not seen Raymond Card since, I think, Tekkit Legends. I'd like to keep it that way, but you never know. He might show up again. We'll just have to wait and see. That is the great. You're right, Nick Alvarez. And that was Nick Alvarez that time. It wasn't Purple Lemons. But yeah, Raymond Carr. I've not seen... Now, Iroth, I've not come face-to-face with since Tekkit Classic. So I have no idea. I mean, I know he's around and doing stuff. I know he's still, like... I assume Raymond Card is still on his payroll, because he's just like a mercenary, bounty hunter, assassin, hired sword situation. But then... I'm not sure. I can't speak to everything going on with that little League of Evil. You know, we've never actually, for that matter, met Raymond or Iroth's sister. We just know that she exists and is a nuisance. Well, that almost ended in disaster. Kokoa San is probably the one we've seen the least of. I think we've seen him actually more recently than Iroth, now that I think about it. But he only ever showed up that one time to blow up my... Actually, was he even actually there at all at any point? Did we see him? I know he's in the thumbnail, but I don't remember if I think, did he just leave us a letter or whatever happened at the end of Be Happy? Actually, someone... we'll have to ask Lucas Ketz, because Be Happy is his favorite series. So he probably knows. Like, he probably just knows the answer to that question. What is happening out here? Is this just like a hint for the future? Like, hey, go under the boat. There's more to see? Because I'll do it. I don't mind. I'm just saying, it's weird. Kind of expected there to be something useful there. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go back outside. Unless we were supposed to use our ability to zoom up and end up somewhere up there, but I don't think the game would do that to us. I don't think the game would do that to us. Where's Bob? Bob is back in his village, I think. Hopefully doing well. I've not gone to check on him. So I should probably... Oh, wait, no, Bob. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Napier. Bob is with Ralphius Aerith, and they are both members of the Remnant Order. And I don't know what Bob's role is in the Remnant Order, because he was never, bless him, a particularly clever lad. But he definitely... I don't know if he helps with the administration or what. I think he's got... Didn't he have a girlfriend at one point, Bob? We need to check in on them. Now they I wouldn't mind seeing again. You know, I actually like those guys. As opposed to, like... An Iroth showing up is an end of a series sort of an event. And I did see... Hold on. Now, hold on. That's a good shield. Let's drop... Oh, the Boko Spike Shield's pretty good. I can't get rid of this because it's so stupid. I've got to hold on to it until it breaks. But we'll go ahead and drop this one in exchange for this one. Well, kid, none of that was intentional. Sorry about that. We're literally right next to the final piece of the puzzle. Sorry I failed you. Oh, to answer your question, Iroth Purple Lemons. According to the ancient lore over on the Howdy Folks gaming channel, Iroth is my arch nemesis. Way back in 2011? Hold on. I gotta check. There's an Iroth playlist, fortunately. Kid, I thought that was the last one. Where's the last one if that wasn't the last one? I got confused. I got excited. I thought we were done. Let's see. Iroth. What do you mean you can't find Iroth? Has it been that long since I added something to that playlist? Guess it has. Iroth's Vengeance. There we go.
Alpha.
Wow. 11 years ago, September 25th, 2001, was when... This is part of the Minecraft Beta 1.9 pre-release Part 3 of Voyage Across the Sea. Listen to this. You can hear me barely.
Duard, you've served me well. You've helped keep me alive. And it's time for me to move on. And actually, I'm good. I'm going to collect a little bit more supplies.
That's adorable. Little baby voice. But it was several episodes later, I think in the finale, part 9, The Duel. It was only 6 minutes and 32 seconds long. These were short episodes. My gosh. These were all like 9 minutes, 6 minutes, 4 minutes, 10 minutes. That's adorable. Back then, YouTube had a 15-minute time limit if you weren't a channel member or like partnered with someone. So I had to make all of my videos short, and they were probably better for it. Tekkit, the first episode of Tekkit is like 40 minutes long because that's right after I unlocked longer videos. Because eventually they added it to where you could like unlock better features, not by doing verification nowadays, but by hitting certain milestones. But then that's also around the same time that I got channel membership through an MCN, which is a whole story and a half, let me tell you. Anyway, back in Beta 1.9 is when I first started... Yeah, Nick Alvarez, Iroth was before my time. Yeah, so Iroth... So you know how I have weird people show up in Tekkit and there's like plots and things that no one understands? That started in my Beta 1.9 series. And that started with finding a village that had a quest for me to defeat a wizard that was bothering them. And so it turned out that that was Iroth's brother. And I went and killed him, and Iroth has been hunting me down ever since for revenge. Which is just generally mean, because like his brother was a bad dude and was like torturing a whole town. And I sort of like liberated and saved them, so I don't feel like I should be the one being treated poorly, you know. I shouldn't be being hunted down for... through no fault of mine, I saved these people. I'm the good guy. But yeah, I mean, I actually do get it. Because I killed his brother, so he's been after me ever since. And, do I think the piglins are in cahoots with Iroth? I mean, I know that they are. I don't know about the ones next to my base, because of course, you know, not all piglins belong to the same like government structure and whatnot. So I don't know about the ones near my base. But he, in Tekkit Classic, Iroth, that's where Iroth first confronted me in the Shattered Lands. Now I'm remembering. It's all coming back to me now. Like a book I read literally a decade ago as a young boy. It's all the different chapters are starting to reform in my mind. They, hold on, wait, I've got to find the last one still, don't I? Oh, wait, we never figured out how to get inside of there. Gotta figure that out now. I guess it's not as simple as just dropping in from the top, huh? No, it doesn't. Unless these can be moved with... Oh. Okay, it's as simple as dropping in from the top. Cool. Yeah, good job, kid. Keep me safe. Okay, kid. Don't panic. Everything is fine. So in the Shattered Lands, Iroth showed up, and he told me who he was and that he was there to get revenge for my brother, or for his brother. And then he attempted to destroy me, but I escaped by unplugging the computer because for some reason I couldn't just sign off. Don't know what that's about. He then showed up in my Tekkit Classic series, and Micah is my real-life arch-nemesis because he's my brother, right? But yeah, then he showed up in my Tekkit Classic series, and that's where the origin of Protocol Epsilon came in, which was a program to completely wipe a world or a server in an instant. The intention being that hopefully it would trap him in it and he would be unable to escape, although that never worked out properly because he always managed to get out anyway for some reason. So that, hey, here's this chest, by the way. So that's always upsetting. Every time we have to Protocol Epsilon a world, it's very difficult and upsetting, but what can you do? Oh, would you see this zoom right through there? But yeah, and then there's the Guardian Order, which, as far as I know, is still in existence, but they were sort of unwilling to fight Raymond Card and Iroth. Oh, Raymond Card. See, there's so many different elements to all of this. There's so many layers. Let me pause before we get rid of all of our cold protection. Okay, so Iroth, I defeated Iroth first in the Tekkit world by blowing up my base using a nuclear reactor. I just pulled out all the coolant cells and then teleported out, and it blew up, and it damaged him enough that he left. But then he hired an assassin slash mercenary slash bounty hunter named Raymond Card to come and hunt me down, and Raymond Card managed to hunt me down in the server and then take me back to the volcano base, where it turned out that Iroth's sister had now taken over the volcano base, seemingly not working with Iroth. I think that they're kind of like a Zuko and Azula sort of thing, because I was probably watching that series at the time for the first time. Anyway, not that I have anything, like, I don't make the stories. The stories just happen, and I'm a part of them, obviously. It's all real life. But if I did make them, that would probably be the explanation for why that was a thing. So he comes to take me back in, and when they're debating back and forth what to do with me, it turns out that Iroth's sister had launched an attack on the city where all the server residents were, and my brother sent me a message on the server live telling me that, hey, we're being overrun here. What do we do? Because if they kill you in the game, your character dies forever. You don't die in real life. But if, like, Iroth or one of his ilk kills you, your character just gets deleted and you can never play the game again. Pretty heavy stakes, you know? I do need a lore recap video. You're right about that. Absolutely. A whole timeline video. That would be fantastic. So, at that point, we initiated Protocol Epsilon, which destroys the server, meaning we can all escape, but it never seems to actually trap anyone there, which is unfortunate. And so after that, I went on to do the Tekkit series, like the Tekkit main series, which is where I met Ralphius Aerith, or Wizard Ralph, who worked for MIST, M-I-S-T, Magical Institute Studying Teleportation, and he could travel between the Minecraft multiverse to all these different worlds. That's also where I met Bob. He's your bog standard villager. He just likes to grow things. And together, we yeah, okay, so Iroth's sister tracked me down and was going to destroy us, but then Buttercup, my dog, who also originated from the Beta 1.8 series, showed up with a message from a girl that I saw in a dream in the Beta 1.9 series, who was a princess, whose name was Ariana Elena or Elena Ariana, one of the two. And she is a member of the Guardian Order, which fights against Iroth and the evil wizards. So she sent Buttercup to get me, and all of us escaped. Me, Buttercup, Wizard Ralph, and Bob initiated Protocol Epsilon to destroy the Tekkit main series as well, but we all escaped. And then Bob and Ralphius Aerith joined the Guardian Order, but then around the time of Stone Block 2. Oh, that's a fun one. Stone Block 2. No, not Stone Block. Sky Factory 2 was the one that I did on Survival Island. So I just did Sky Factory on Survival Island, which was pretty fun. But at the end of that one, so at first we met Mufasa, who was the bipedal king of the cows with wings. But then he works with the Guardian Order and was sent to watch over me, thanks to my friends Princess Ariana Elena and Ralphius Aerith. But then Mother Clucker showed up. Mother Clucker is a giant bipedal, well, I guess they all are bipedal, the chicken with an army of chickens who then laid siege to my island, captured Mufasa, ripped his wings off, which is disturbing. So then I had to retreat to the basement, where I got contacted by Ralphius Aerith over a radio, who informed me that the Guardian Order had fallen. They had not been destroyed, but they had been they had taken over from the inside out, like the similar to Harry Potter, probably because I was reading that at the time. Although, that again, I don't make the stories. They just happen around me. I have no control over it. It's all real life. So he's like, it's okay, because Princess Ariana Elena has taken some of her most loyal followers and created the Remnant, which is a splinter group that is going to protect you, because for some reason, Iroth, there's more to it that I never did find out. It's been 10 years. It's not been explained to me why they're trying to keep me safe yet, other than I guess we're all just pals, maybe. But they got me out of there. We Protocol Epsilon to that world as well. Protocol Epsilon gets used a lot. And then there was some other story beats. Like I said, there was Kakoa-san, who I made fun of his accent and his backstory. He's actually like a chocolate mogul. He's a very wealthy man, and he blew up my bee factory base. That's not really related to Iroth and all of that. That's just sort of a different thing that also happened. That is unfortunate, although that series was driving me crazy, so I can't say I'm upset about it. But we move on from there, because then we're just getting started, by the way, if you thought this was coming to an end. Okay? Ralph has Protocol... so Ralph has Protocol Epsilon powers now. He's the one who normally initiates it. He Protocol Epsilon I think the first one he did, because I showed him how to do it at the end of original Tekkit, and then every time after that, he was sort of responsible for it. So after that, we move on to... But we're going to keep playing Zelda here in a minute, okay? Hold on just a second. We're going to come back to this. So... after that, we had some other disparate story elements and things happening. Mufasa showed up again in one of the Sky Factories. He has a jetpack now to replace his wings, which is great. So he still gets around just fine. Raymond, so now there's a split, okay? Yeah, no, you made a mistake, Purple Lemon. This was a mistake. You now have these two different sides. You have Raymond Card leading an army of, they call them Boreans, so the pigmen, basically, the Boreans, and then you have Iroth's sister with an army of Boreans, and they take turns coming after me, right? So you never know who is it going to be. What happened to the Mission Mars series with Trace and our friend from the Netherlands, Borean Buffalo? Barry, what was it? Oh, I feel awful now. I think I've just said his name wrong. Hold on just a second. It was Bolivius. YouTube... Let's go to YouTube, and then we're going to check out... I think he still makes content. Bolivius. Train Simulator. That's what he made most of. Bolivius. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I've got to find this man's channel. I know I'm still subscribed to it. Okay, I'll have to find it later. Anyway, great guy, by the way. Raymond Card showed up, and he blew up our base, and then it got Protocol Epsilon, and it ended. Tekkit Legends was the last time that we saw Raymond Card, and he didn't try to kill me. And I think my theory is, this might have been Ralph's theory, actually. I'll have to go back and rewatch. But my theory is that because we're on the run now, and he doesn't really care about killing me. It's never been about killing me. Well, I guess it was early on for revenge. But at this point, I guess I'm no threat. So I was building a base to act as a home for the Remnant Order, and he just came and he blew the whole thing up and was like, stay out of our way, buddy, and then left and didn't even try to kill me that time. It's the last time I saw Raymond Card. And then from there, we've not had many interactions with them directly. And all I know is that the Guardian Order still exists and is not technically under Iroth's control, but it's not doing anything to stop him either, as he continues to lead the Chaos Guild in their takeover of Minecraftia. So that's still just going on. The Remnant Order is still at war with them, being led by Ralphius Aerith and Princess Ariana Elena, so they're still just doing that. There's some other story elements, and I don't know if we've ever connected the dots on this, but all of this is connected to the Stranded series. So if you've watched Season 1 and Season 2 of Stranded, if you've not, you should. It's connected to the FTB, is it FTB Unstable, I think, as well as Blightfall. Those are all connected together, and I don't know if this has been publicly made available, but those are prequel series. Those take place thousands of years before the event of the main game, and I can go into that if you want me to, about how all that connects, but that's a whole different thing. And then there's the weird fruit. In Stone Block 2, I found this weird fruit that I planted around my base, and it started to talk to me, and I think there were spores in my brain, and it was telling me to do stuff like take it out with me and plant it all around the world. And so I left Stone Block 2 and we went to Sky Factory 4 in a desert where I began to hallucinate seeing Endermen as... Wait a minute. Why Enderman? Ooh, I just got actual chills. Because there's Endermen near my house now. They live right next door to me. In Tekkit 2. I started hallucinating seeing Endermen as my channel, like, or my patrons. And I hallucinated seeing... Israfel from the Yogscast series coming to attack me. That was weird. But none of it was real, except it must have been, because there were actual entities. So what? Actually, my recollections of all that's a little bit fuzzy. What I do know is that when I left, they exterminated... that did not get Protocol Epsilon. Ralphius Aerith went in and exterminated the plant menace and purged it from my body, which is helpful. But then I need to... We need more answers on that. We'll need to go back and get more answers on that, because it's all a little bit fuzzy. I'll have to ask Ralphius about that. We'll have to inquire. Did your character get his memories back for Sky Factory? That's the thing. Like, I remember what I was told. I know I was told I was hallucinating and seeing people for who they weren't. But why were they Endermen? And why are there Endermen now near my base in Tekkit 2? Are they connected? I don't know. Purple Lemons, good night. Sleep well. Well, I mean, there's some elements missing from all that. Like I said, there's the prequels, and there's some more like fine detailed things. But for the most part, you are caught up. Let's play The Legend of Zelda: The Breath of the Wild. What are we doing now? Wait, what did he say? We've got to do what? Where are we going? What's happening? Where's this mark on the map taking me? Like, right ahead. Okay. Okay, well, thank you for asking, by the way. And I hope that answers the question of who Iroth is. He's just a bad dude. And I need more answers. You know what? I think we might need to have Ralphius Aerith show up and give us a bit of an update. I have ways to contact him. I'll ask him to pop in and let us know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The bad guy is the wind. It must be a Taco Bell. It's not going to get better than that, folks. So now we know why they were giving us a bunch of arrows. Oh, Colgera. Scourge of the Wind Temple.
That thing must be what's causing the blizzard.
Well spotted, child.
Got to take it down.
I suppose so.
This wind is so strong. Don't get blown away, Link.
Don't tell me how to live my life, kid. I'm assuming we have to hit the things under his belly. Okay, alright. Easy does it there, buddy. Easy does it. Watch this, kid. Okay, keep watching, kid, but just wait. There we go. Did that do anything? Okay, I don't think that did anything.
It's really big, but I'm sure we can do it.
No comments. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go, kid. That's how you do it. See, I've played a few Zeldas. I know what to do here. Oh, kid, you're not supposed to just say below me. You're supposed to do something about it. That's how teamwork works. Yes! Thanks, Junior. Are we about to defeat this guy? I mean, I know this is just phase 1. This is good. I like this. This is a great boss fight. Ah! You darn son of a gun. Okay, he's gonna come out from below me again. I know this much. Or maybe not. Nope, yep, there he is. With all of his little belly protectors and intact. Yeah, no, he's not dead yet, though. He's coming back, and he's going to be worse than before. And the fight's going to be slightly different. Yeah, because now there's tornadoes.
We have to stay clear of those tornadoes.
Yeah, thanks. Figured that out. Figured that already. Oh, see, this would be perfect if I was, like, beneath him. Dang it. That's the catch, right? You gotta stay like, oh, that's a lot of tornadoes, sir. I'm trying not to, little boy. Oh, dang it. Here we go. Yes. Yes! I appreciate it, kid. I mean, you're not really helping much at all. Okay, kid. Yes! You see how we did that, you weird flying insect dragon? It's called teamwork. You'll never understand it because you're a bad guy. You'll never have friendship or love. Whatever else Harry Potter says to Voldemort. And now you're dead. No! You son of a gun! Oh. Wait, what? You son of a gun! Ah! I'm so cold right now, too. I just realized. Do I have any cold food left? It doesn't appear as though I do. I've just got these 2 potions. Okay. I'm working on it, kid. I did it. We did it. Oh no, I work tomorrow. We're just powering through. We're almost done. Oh no, I'm all out of tea. Oh, goodness gracious, look what I found here. A rare item that restores some of its life force, or some of the life force you lost to the gloom, increasing your maximum number of hearts by 1. Hot dog, look at us go. Alright, let's talk to the wee lad and see if we can, like, not freeze to death during dialogue. That there is what's a tear of the kingdom.
Tulin, my brave fledgling.
I know that voice. It's you. You're the one who's been guiding us?
Yes, I am your ancestor from a time long ago.
Chad is what he is. Look at this guy.
First king, I was a Rito warrior and a sage with control of the wind. Where you fight, the winds follow. I would expect nothing less from my descendant. You make me proud.
It's an eyeball in the background there, made out of
That
shadow.
monster you defeated, the source of that intense blizzard, it was summoned by the Demon King. He thought it could stop you from obtaining the stone you just found. My secret stone.
Demon King? Secret stone?
This is a lot to learn all of a sudden, I know. But listen while I tell you what happened in the past. A tale of the imprisoning war. And the mission our people must accomplish.
Let's go.
Years ago, when the kingdom of Hyrule was still young,
Is this, like, going to fit with existing lore, or is it doing its own thing?
a great evil, the Demon King, descended on the land. He sought to wipe out anyone who opposed him.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Demise.
But Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, requested my aid, as well as that of 5 other warriors, to help in the fight.
That's just Zelda.
Rauru entrusted us with amazing artifacts.
She's just there.
Secret stones. Objects that amplified our formidable abilities. I carried one into battle as the Sage of Wind. It was thrilling to fight alongside my fellow sages. Yet we were still no match for the Demon King's overwhelming power. His magic was staggering, and I was unable to slip past his defenses, no matter how hard I tried. In the end, King Rauru realized that we would not be able to defeat the Demon King. To save our world, King Rauru sacrificed himself and sealed the Demon King away.
So that was the imprisoning war.
The rest
It's Captain Falcon, you're right!
battle.
Wow, we've come
But I
full
would soon
circle.
receive a visitor with a request that would define the future of the Rito. was another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time.
Okay, sure.
The Demon King will return. The magic binding him will be undone. When that time comes, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him. But Link will only succeed with the Rito's help. Summon the winds and support this hero.
It was clear what part the Rito would play.
It will be an honor to defeat the Demon King. I swear to you that when the Demon King returns, the Rito Sage of Wind will awaken once more. And you can count on the full support of the Rito.
Why don't you go ahead and mention also the Calamity and just get them prepared for that as well? Also, didn't they build all of the Guardians from the first game specifically for this war? Where are they at?
On our behalf. You've saved Rito Village, but there's more to do. The Demon King will soon recover his full strength. Tulin, my brave fledgling, you must take up my secret stone and honor the Sage of Time's request. Fight the Demon King with the swordsman Link.
Okay.
So it's my mission to fight the Demon King with you?
Sure seems that way.
Link! This is so amazing! I can't believe my ancestor gave me such an important mission. And it involves fighting alongside you to save the world. If we don't do anything, then the world is gonna be in big trouble. I can't let that happen. I'll do this. I'll happily take this secret stone.
How long is the sequel after the first game? It seems to be about 5 years or so. 5 or 6 years. I think they even said in the last stream, but I don't remember exactly. Let's see. According to Google, 2 to 3 years. Okay, my bad. So it's been roughly 2 to 3 years.
I am the Sage of Wind. Look, check out what I can do now.
Now, how did you know you could do that?
Link, hold out your hand. I, Tulin, the Sage of Wind, swear to fight by your side until the end. Take this. It's proof that I'm with you.
We're like brothers, but closer. Can I just do that anytime I want to now? I have the power of wind. It's like I just ate at a Taco Bell.
You can use that ring to call on my power anytime, all right?
Appreciate it.
Okay, let's head back to the village and tell Dad.
The Infinity Gauntlet, yes. That is what it is. See, I'm very confused about the timeline. So, obviously, none of the Zelda games take what have happened in previous Zelda games all that seriously, unless it's a direct sequel, like Majora's Mask, and is a direct sequel to Ocarina of Time, and like this is a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. But with Skyward Sword, they set a pretty clear, like, this is where the timeline begins for all of the games. And I feel like this is just, like, not caring about it at all. At all. I'm a little bit confused. You're right. You're right. Okay, Jake Yates in the chat. That's going to cause flash flooding. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a beautiful moment, but what we don't see is all of the Koroks that got drowned from the sudden influx of water. Oh, now this is what we want to see. You guys did it. Yeah, turns out it was easy once we started working together. This was no small feat. I still can't believe the Stormwind arc from the children's song was real. Me either. You could have knocked me over with a feather. What? Did I read that wrong? Did I not read that correctly? Because it didn't make any sense to me. Stupid shield. Stupid, stupid shield on our back. For a job well done, Tulin. Wait, what? This bow meant so much to you, and now you're giving it to me? It was always my intention to give it to you once you came of age as a warrior. Dad. Thank you. I'll prove to you I've become a warrior worthy of something. I had no idea. It's faded away too quickly. Hey, Link, that woman in my vision, my past ancestor showed us, didn't she look just like Princess Zelda to you? Do you think that was the real princess? I mean, it seemed like a long, long time ago. There's still a bunch of unanswered questions. What about the goddess Hylia? What about the Demon King demise? What about those events? Do you understand where this all fits into the timeline, Link, or do you think Nintendo just doesn't care? I gotta know more about the figure we saw in the Stormwind arc, so I'm gonna go look into it personally. Next time you see me, I'll have more information about Princess Zelda, so check in with me sometime, okay? And remember, with my Sage's power, the two of us can keep working together no matter what. Vow of Tulin, Sage of Wind. Proof of the Vow of Tulin, Sage of Wind. Use it to summon and dismiss the Avatar of Tulin. That's cool. Reese, why do you see... hold on. Why do you see that your character gets his memory of Sky Factory 4 from Nightmare because of Enderman? Are you suggesting that, like, the Endermen are giving me, like, having them living nearby? Well, I mean, I don't necessarily have my memory back of those events. It's just I was debriefed after the fact by Raymond Card. Or no. I was debriefed by Raymond Card. Can you imagine? Raymond Card's just like, yeah, okay, so here. He's got like an Australian accent, doesn't he? He's like, alright, so listen here, Cubby, here's what happened. You basically rolled around in pig feces, called yourself a little fatty, and you ate a lot of Meramite and Vegemite together, mixed them up in a smoothie, and puked all over the Queen. You were just a real mess, and it was hard to watch. And I'm just like, well, I guess I have to believe you, because that's a big hole in my memory. That would be awful. I am thinking about heading over to Lookout Landing as a representative of the Rito. If Hyrule's not at peace, the Rito aren't at peace either, right? I just need to get a couple of things together, and I'll be ready to set out soon. Kind of get our little debrief done here, speaking of. Once again, we owe you so much. Not only did you save the village, you helped set Tulin straight. The Rito will never forget this debt. It's now our turn to aid you. You can leave the Hebra Mountains to us. We'll scour them and find you your lead on Princess Zelda. Our hearts are always with you, Link. Remember that, and don't be a stranger. Oh, I'll be back. I gotta see if you got any sick armor. Thank you, Link, truly. You have taught Tulin the most valuable lesson of all. My husband is beside himself with joy and relief. No one wanted Tulin to come into his own more than him. Tiba and I shall watch over Tulin so that he can lend himself in your quest. Lend himself to your quest? I wasn't reading it properly. I will pray with full heart for your good fortune and Princess Zelda's safety. I'll keep getting stronger and stronger until the day comes when we can fight together again. I'm a descendant of Sage of Wind after all. I'm not going to be the one who holds you back, Link. I'm worried about Princess Zelda too, so I'll keep looking for things from this end. Alright, good. Thank you so much. Ah, I know the... Well, I think I know this guy. Isn't this... Hold on, this could... Oh, that's Impa! Oh my gosh, that's Impa right there. Oh, Link, we meet again. Kato and I... So it is Kato, yeah. Came here to see geoglyphs. Sadly, we were thwarted by the blizzard. It nearly calmed. Now it's finally calmed down. We made our way to the village. We planned to get on with finding that the ancient literature indicated the temple of forgotten temple. Blah, 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 mystery geoglyphs. Find the temple. Our work will not. Blah, 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 blah. We must brace for a long, arduous search. I think I know where it is. I think I remember. It'll freeze. Wait, I'm sorry. What do you got over here? Oh, you got some like arrows. I'll just take those. Ah! Those are mine, mister! Hold on! Is your problem that you don't have enough wooden arrows? That's okay, then. I don't mind giving them to you, but hear me out first. My papa told me you can use ice fruit to freeze monsters solid, which gave me an amazing idea for an invention. Problem is I can't go pick the fruit, since Papa always tells me not to go out on my own. Oh, it's not fair. This is the best invention I've come up with in so long, but without ice fruit, I can't make it. What am I supposed to do, go get her ice fruit? I kind of want to go to bed. Mister, I felt a cold breeze coming from your pouch. Hey, mister, what's that you've got? That's the ice fruit I wanted, isn't it? Whoa, looks like you've also got some cold jelly-like stuff. Is that white choo-choo jelly from one of the monsters? It'll freeze you solid if you touch it? That's not exactly what I had in mind, but I bet I can use that to make my big invention. May I have either? I'll give you the ice fruit. I don't care. Yay! Now I can finally make my invention. When I attach this to the tip of an arrow, I'll have an arrow that can freeze monsters from far away. Sometimes I'm so smart I scare myself a little. I wonder what would happen with other materials. You can make arrows with all sorts of effects. Wow, listen to me. With every breath, I spew more brilliance. But I should probably stop talking before I give away all my best ideas. Anyway, here's a thank you present. 10 arrows. Thank you. I was just going to steal 5 from you. You know the reason I like making arrows? It's my papa. He creates the strongest bows around. I wanted to make arrows that go perfectly with his bows. All I have to do is keep working hard, getting my name out there, and one day I'll be a world-famous arrow maker, one my papa can be proud of. I hope so, kid. I didn't really want to get involved in your quest. I just wanted to steal your arrows. But happy I could have helped, I guess. And with that, folks... Oh, hold on. Wait. Where's the clothing store? Is it, like, above us, below us? Is it right here? Let's just check in. We have literally no money, but I thought it might be nice to just stop in and see what they got. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's some gear. Here is some gear. And it's got cold resistance. And we don't have enough money for 1,000 rupees! We have literally 1. Yeah, no, this is all out of our budget. We're gonna have to go do more exploring. Well, I'm gonna be on my way then, I suppose. So... No, I don't think that Ralph and Raymond Card are actually the same entity. I just misspoke. Wizard Ralpheus is definitely his own being. Although, have we ever seen them in a room together? No, but we don't normally see more than one of them in a room together anyway, so they could all be the same character and we would never know. I'm sorry, wait, what just happened? Hold on a second here, folks. Alright. Time to end today's stream. Listing off and saying thank you to all of our channel members, like we did at the start. But we're going to do it with a fun little voice, so a fun little twist. So...
Is this working? I hope this is working. I have no way of knowing whether or not this is working. Well, I wanted to give a massive shout out to all the channel members who support me. So I wanted to say thank you to the Fabled Maria Elmore, the Fabled Meyer, the legendary Lucas Kits, the other world Big Jack Gates, the Mythic Gillier, the other world Big Pepper Lemons, the Fabled Gertie Golf 2, the Fabled Ryan Wilson, the Fabled GSML, the Mythic Ben Redout, the Fabled Tyler Palmer, the Fabled Connor Edwards, the Fabled Dull Roder, the Fabled Das Auden, which is still a cool name, and the Fabled Jake S64. And a lot of those people are in the live stream chat right now, so thank you all for your continued support, and thank you to everyone who tuned in to lunch tonight, including Pepper Lemons, The Warder, Jake Yates, Nick Alvarez, and anyone else who popped in the different chat. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you folks for watching. God bless you. I'll see you later. Where is the button I click?